With Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, appearing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes of Phil to Phil, with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. His dreams online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as Shaz's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to endure like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran straight to feeling so insecure. The money earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always here to stay on. If supports are also slow and stays so low and fails to grow, you never know, this surely turned into an easy bingo. Once ticked off across the board with charge to what because his code can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us feel so bored to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep who play bingo, but Phil will bitch and why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across the screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals are slow machine. He's snorting, burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Patrick Fan his child can't see if powers make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and starts his link before launching into a bike, pretending they're from bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of college cat and fatty life and all his strife while forgetting that it's done well and they were rife. With drama he will react but isn't act, that is a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. She's nearly over and awareness in sight, with what to white despite Phil to the light that tips were not white. We'll say alright it is okay and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tips will help from being off the other day. And with those words we win again, it's never if but always when the game is won. Thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jad here and welcome to DSP Bingo for us today, Monday the 8th of July 2024. I do hope you're all enjoying your week so far. Brand new week, Monday, you know, for most people it's the start of a brand new week, and I must say in Scotland today it's been surprisingly beautiful. Been pretty sunny all day long. Currently at 7 PM at night it's 20 degrees Celsius. Very strange for Scotland to be that warm, especially at night when the sun's like setting and it's still quite warm. So yeah, we've got our one day of summer today, it looks like, you know, so fucking hooray for that. But hope you're all enjoying yourselves and I hope you're enjoying your week so far. I have some bad news for you guys. You know how boring yesterday's podcast was when Phil had nothing to talk about? Today it looks like it's more the same. Phil has just announced in his chat, I honestly don't have anything for the podcast today, nothing notable is really going on, so maybe I'll do a suggestion box, as outdated as that is, lol. Phil could not be arsed to prepare anything for his audience for 90 odd minutes or 100 minutes or whatever, of just fucking bloviating fucking diatribes, so he's like, okay, we have nothing. He's not even going to try and talk about anything. He's just going to say, okay, suggestion box, or lengthy Q&A, or some pish. At least, because, you know, I sometimes have to look for things to talk about as well before we start doing bingo, so we can build up, speed up. Just for example, I have a couple of things picked out, you know, so there we go. Navy Vet for Life is saying whenever talk equals free space. I don't think we even need to have it as a free space, because I think it's part of the normal list of things on the card. If you give me a second, I'll actually confirm that. I thought Weather Talk was part of the normal list of words. Let me my wee file. I got a wee file open up here. Weather Talk, yeah, Weather Talk is on there. So we don't need to have it as a free space, because if it's like, if it's lucky enough to be included in the card, Navy Vet for Life, then it'll appear essentially, you know, it's part of the rotated list of words. If Weather Talk appears from the 100 odd different selections, then there you go. We don't need to have it as a free space essentially, because I mean, it's already part of the normal list. So so I'd say nah, no bother with that. But yeah, it's been part of the normal list for a while. It's just it doesn't, you know, but it's I guess it's just a law of averages, you know. It won't always appear, because from the 24 that can appear, you know, it's from 100 odd of selection, you know, it doesn't always get picked. But yeah, I was saying there. So Phil, what's the latest with Phil Burnell? Well, in WWE Champions, he has spent at least $1,965 at the absolute minimum. If he actually if he did not get the Sami Zayn card, he has spent over $2,500. But if he did get a Sami Zayn card, which he probably did, then it's more likely to this number here of $1,965. He has been knocked off top spot. He is down to number 2 in the listings. Mind you, this update from TJ was from like 17 hours ago or something, so it could be a new number by now or whatever, you know, but just whenever, who knows, you know what I mean. But I think the event is almost over, or end very soon. I think the event will end in an hour or two. officially. So there might be some updated figures to keep an eye on TJ's channel later on. For Phil on the streams themselves, the day stream for Phil Burnell saw him get $55. Like, he was sitting on $22 for so long. And a random anonymous tipper gave him $28 for the gunner glasses out of nowhere. What a surprise. The night stream saw him get $57. And Phil actually done the Macarena. Apparently done the Macarena so much, it grew very old and stale, and people were like, what the fuck? I have no clip to show you of that, but yeah, apparently Phil was fucking in full on Macarena mode for some fucking reason. So yeah, and by the way, speaking of WWE champions, Phil, last active yesterday, what a fucking surprise that is, this gets updated daily, essentially. Phil's win rate has gone down to 99.9%. Phil actually lost a random game. The 100% win streak is over for 30 days. Tragic for Phil Burnell. He's now 99.9% total wins within a 30-day period. The roster size is 581. I believe it was 580 the other day. So I think he's actually gone up one since the other day when we checked. Also, Phil has had 2,350 consecutive login days, which means there's not a day that's gone by since the 31st of January 2018 that he has not logged into fucking WWE Champions. He has a better, more fulfilling relationship with this mobile fucking game than he does with his own wife. Just bear that in mind. He fucking was playing this game before he met Kat. He was playing this game before he got married to her, like a year later or whatever. On his honeymoon night, on his wedding night, sorry, because he can't afford a honeymoon, remember, somehow. I guess where's all the money going, so he can't afford a honeymoon, who fucking knows. But yeah, on his wedding night, Phil was still playing this fucking game. Just bear that in mind. One of the most precious fucking days of your fucking life. Something you'd fucking treasure and value forever. And Phil's like, I need to fucking, see if I can get this latest pull. It's just unreal. So yeah, that's how many days ago that was. 2,350 fucking 50 days is crazy. But yeah, and who's probably saying, look at games played in the past 30 days. Phil was having 55 matches a day. Is that what it boils down to? 1,676 matches in 30 days. It boils down to 50 a day. I guess, yeah, if you divide that by 30. Jesus, man, it's insane. It's absolutely fucking insane. 55 a day. It is just unreal. Final boss. Just seen that. But yeah, so that's Phil for you. It's fucking ridiculous number. So yeah, yesterday got him like $110 for the whole day combined. So not a great amount of support for him. What's he saying in his chat now? Blah 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 blah. Q&A. Thank goodness. Blah blah blah. I want to hear Phil sing Sledgehammer. Ed Rogers says maybe we can talk politics and whether you think Biden should step down or not. Stuff about Debunk Box. Oh, I see. Kagome, Fox Model saying Nightman, in my opinion, is Debunk Box, and Phil's like, it's only Debunk Box when there's no actual suggestion, just complaints. Lol. Yeah, I'm just gonna have it as we. So, Morgana's asking, do all Scottish citizens have an ICO clay more great swords? I mean, I wish. I do wish we all had our own fucking, our own claymores to fucking use, but sadly not. Claymores are fucking massive, by the way. Like, as a sword, it is fucking huge. It's a crazy size. Coraz is saying I played like 3.9 years if I logged into EverQuest like a loser, but I still didn't play some days. Yeah, we all take breaks, but apart from Phil Burnell. I wonder if this is why Phil Burnell can't afford to actually go on a honeymoon like outside of America, because he's worried if he'd be able to fucking still play the game outside of America. Like, is he wondering to himself if he goes on fucking holiday or something, or vacation or whatever, honeymoon, that he wouldn't be able to play his precious WWE champions in a foreign country? Because he's like registered as an American user or something. I don't know. Big ups to fucking Jade on his channel for being an ultra member. Ultra supporter for 37 months. So for 37 months, Jay's been giving Phil $20 a month for DSP Gaming, even though you get the exact same perks on DSP Gaming with a normal membership as you do for an Ultra membership. Well, some of Phil's fans deserve to be fucking fleeced for all their fucking money. I'm just saying. Just saying. What's he saying now? Is this multiverses talk or whatever? Yeah, Fed Roger. I know you don't care, but Agent Smith is available to unlock in multiverses today. And Phil's like, that's nice, I'd love to play it, but nobody here liked it but me. Fuck me, man, he's such a moody bitch, he really is. Anyway, couple of classic wee videos for you guys. Well, one's a classic and one's actually a new one, which is worth talking about. Remember how Phil complained about how Phil tried to argue yesterday that people were trying to tell him how to play Elden Ring, and Phil's like, no, let people play the game how they want to play it with what the game gives them to play it. You know, like, let people play games like Elden Ring how they wish to play it. He didn't have that mentality a couple years ago when he was playing a new Zelda game.
Only use one? Only use one fan. Seriously. One singular fan. There's no way this is gonna work because I can't activate it now. Okay, I give up. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm not gonna do it. Who fucking cares? Very good. Final Slayer of Badam, nobody cares. So please stop. Because I don't even want to know. I seriously don't even care if it's positive. I don't even want to know. I can't do this till I'm tougher. So forget this. I guess this is the Rito one. Right? That's the Rito region. This is the Gerudo region. So why don't I just head due west and see what's due west? You see, that's the problem, is like, if I don't do it within like a few minutes of trying, I just spent 25 minutes on that, I just don't care anymore. I'm a streamer, I have to make progress, I'm not gonna fucking sit here and waste all my time. Like, it's hilarious online, I'm seeing these crazy contracts. Someone built a mech! Someone built a Trojan horse, someone built all that, that's great. And how many hours did you waste doing that exactly? Right? Like, seriously, how many fucking hours did you waste doing that superfluous nonsense you don't need to do to play the game? And it's great you can do it, but the normal person doesn't have time to just sit here like an idiot and fucking spend 40 hours building your mech. So I just want to make progress now, so screw this.
I figure out how to play. How the fuck do I play?
I just don't care. I understand what they're going for with the building. Oh, look how creative and ingenious it is. Yeah, except that normal people don't do that. Normal people want to like make progress in the game and see story elements and do a dungeon. I don't want to fuck around with your building. If I want to do that, again, I'll play Minecraft or something, you know, where it's meaningful to the universe. Here, it's like, I don't want to fucking play a building game. I want to play Zelda. I really don't. I just don't want to play a building game. I'm interested in Zelda. That's why I bought Zelda for. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
There must be people who like analyze these puzzles and like analytically they're like, okay, so what we gotta do? We're gonna rotate this, gotta do this, gotta do that. Okay, now we do this, do this, do this. And here's a guide on how to do it. And here's me. Duh, duh, duh. Oh, I pass. Oh my god. Wow.
So yeah, that was like an old clip there from DSP Tries It Mammo's channel. So that, you know, briefer than usual. His usual clips for, you know, his usual compilations and montages are about like 15 minutes, you know, between 10 and 20 minutes long usually. But they're like over 3 minutes long. Over 100,000 views though. Of Phil complaining about fucking people being creative in fucking Zelda. That video, by the way, is like over a year old. It's like 15th of May 2023. So there we go. Crazy.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh fuck me, Phil's live. I didn't realise Phil was live, and he's been live for a little while. He had a long intro. Okay, so we can pause like basically here. All right. We'll pause it there. Thank you very much, by the way, to XGS for popping a 6-month Bingo Barry membership message and saying, God forbid anyone has any fun. Precisely. Precisely. But Phil, though, is like, so... Yesterday, he was saying people, like, are trying to fucking tell him how to play Elden Ring. And he's like, no, just let people play the game how they want to play the game. But that sort of thing only seems to fucking matter for Phil for certain games. Phil Burnell tells people all the time how people should play fucking Street Fighter 6. Like, heaven fucking forbid people play the fucking game Street Fighter 6 how they fucking want to play the fucking game. It's just ridiculous. His bullshit contradictory fucking narrative, it really grows fucking stale. It really does. So let me just go at 1.25 speed. Let's also make sure the little bitch is on 1080p or whatever. There we go. And let's just build up some speed up juice. Because I found something interesting, guys.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Oh my. Thank you very much to Alexandra C for popping a 2-month Bingo Barry membership message and saying no fun, no cammies. Yeah, Phil's going to be playing some Street Fighter 6 later on, and he might be a bit angry playing it, who knows? It depends who's all playing the game, I guess. So he's playing it on a random Monday during the day, so maybe he's hoping to avoid all the tryhards and all the good players and all that jazz, who fucking knows. Interestingly enough, Phil's super BFF for life, Brian, top tier rated on Twitch or whatever, he was saying that he thinks Bison's one of the easiest characters to play with in Street Fighter 6. And I'm personally inclined to trust Brian's take on this compared to Phil's take, because Phil has not played every single character. Remember, Phil's only played 6 characters or something, or 7 characters or something. He's not actually played every single fucking character. Brian knows fucking happy to experiment with all these different characters and see which ones can play well or do well. He'll be happy to fucking, have some variety to what he does. So yeah, I don't know. According to Brian anyway, Bison is one of the easier characters for people to get to get to grips with essentially. I mean that's his own take anyway. I agree with that if you want. So before we go into live DSP whatever, I came across this channel called Brain Rot, and they made a video on DSP a day ago, which already has 3,000 views. Now looking at the channel, it looks like they're looking to kind of make videos based on controversial people. Like 2 weeks ago there was something about Jack Doherty, and then Doctors of Suspect, the Quartering, TikToker does fake bank robbery prank for content, 2 kick streamers get arrested live on air, but his latest video is about DSP. And so yeah, I was kind of curious. I've not seen the video yet, by the way, but it's always interesting when a new person seems to kind of discover DSP, and I'm definitely curious to see what our takes are, because I'm not sure if this person how aware they are of DSP. The channel's only got just under 3,000 subscribers. It looks like they're just starting to make content because there's not a whole lot on it. It's like 20 videos altogether, and it's all about drama essentially. Some drama channel. But I'm kind of curious to see what they're going to have to say about DSP and some of the takes. The video is called Entitled Streamer DSP Complains His Life is Too Hard. So let's see what Brain Rot's got to say about DSP.
Use the bathroom, shave, shower, have breakfast with my wife, come into the office, set up the stream, get the stream going, stream chat, attune everything here, approve comments, check emails, get back to the late stream, set up the stream, talk with everyone in the stream chat, get the stream going, play Stardew Valley, interact with everyone. Like boom, 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 boom.
All right, so for this video, I'm going to need you to strap in because it's about to get extremely cringe. We have an entitled streamer, DSP, who complains that his life is too busy and he doesn't have enough time to do the things he wants to do. Meanwhile, the only thing this guy does is jack off on stream, berate his viewers, and beg for money. It's
Jesus, this guy doesn't fucking hold back, did he? I think I'm gonna go 1.25, 1.5. We'll go 1.5. We'll go 1.5, shall we? Yeah, it was like 10 minutes long, but Jesus, this guy didn't pull back his punches there. He just got straight to what he thought.
Absolutely unreal, because this guy has one of the easiest life out there and he still manages to complain. For those who don't know who DSP is, I'm going to show you 2 clips just so you have the whole context of what this guy actually is. The first clip is when he's berating his audience because they're telling him that they would prefer if he played the game a different way.
People have literally complained about every fucking build saying that it's not good. So I don't care if you think it's fun or not. I'll play it how I want. It's that simple. No matter what, it's never good enough for people. So I don't give a fuck. I will play Elden Ring how I want and I will enjoy the game. If I want to use the guard counter build for the rest of the DLC, I will. And either you'll like it or you'll stop bitching about it and leave. I'm not going to sit here and have people massively complain about every possible thing that I do and say it's not good enough because you do it anyway. Fuck you. I don't care about your opinion. I'm going to play the game how I want and enjoy it. Tough shit.
So this is how he treats his audience every single time. He treats them like complete garbage. And then he has the nerve to beg for money not even 5 minutes later. Keep in mind, this happened literally 5 minutes after the clip you just saw. Check this out.
Break for a restroom break, but and by the way, obviously, as I always said, please guys support the stream today. You know that my goal is to hit $50 in tips any given stream. It'd be great if we could hit that by the end of today's stream. Anything else above and beyond that, super chats, memberships, greatly appreciated. Right now, we've literally got $1 of support today. That's it. So sure would be great to maybe top that dollar today. That would be a good one. Okay.
The way how he guilt trips his audience to give him more money is just sickening. It's absolutely revolting. He's like, well, maybe we can do better than $1, trying to ridicule them for not giving him enough money. How about you just get off your ass and earn that paycheck, you stupid motherfucker? Anyways, let's move on to the next clip, which is really interesting because he says his life is so busy because he has to stream video games twice a day.
What I will say first and foremost, brain rot, like, I'm not sure how fully clued up they are on Phil, Burnell, whatever. I mean, they're kind of just regurgitating the same points that most of us kind of already know about, you know what I mean? But it's one of those things. I mean, it's always good to obviously see other people talk about Phil Burnell, but it's one of those things where it's like, we know this stuff, you know, can you give us a fresh take or something? I don't know. Let's see what he's got to say about Phil Burnell complaining about how hard his life is.
It's absolutely unreal how disconnected he is from reality.
What ends up happening is you have all this time, but no means to do what you want to do. So what happens? Boredom. And boredom makes time pass incredibly slowly. So when you're a kid, you're bored a lot. And because of that, time barely passes. When you become an adult, all of a sudden, every moment of every day is already pre-planned and assigned to something because your life is so busy, right? Like for me, I woke up today, I immediately had to get up, use the bathroom, shave, shower, have breakfast with my wife, feed Jasper Kitty, get the food out in the backyard for all the animals that are out there, clean up the downstairs a little bit, come into the office, set up the stream, get the stream going, stream chat, attune everything here, approve comments, check emails, get the stream going, do the podcast, play Elden Ring, just find the time to take a piss and shit between there at some point, go downstairs, have dinner with my wife, clean up after dinner, maybe relax for 30 minutes. Get back to the late stream, set up the stream, talk with everyone in the stream chat, get the stream going, play Stardew Valley, interact with everyone. Oh, end the stream, upload the videos, set up the schedule for the next day, go downstairs, make the list for tomorrow's shopping, do this, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my life. Like, boom, 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 boom.
Oh my god, there's so much to unpack here. I don't even know where to start. What he described is not even a busy life. My life was 10 times busier than that when I was 19 years old. I would take the bus for 2 hours, get to work for 8 hours, then take the bus again for another 2 hours. And then you would have 1 hour in the morning and 1 hour at night to do everything else. What he's describing is a life that people would kill for, to be able to stay home and make money and not have to go out there and spend your time in transit, having to deal with a boss. That is a beautiful life. And what's even worse is that even if you compare it to other content creators, his life is easy. All he has to do is turn on the camera and berate his audience, whip out his Johnson and flap it around a little bit, and that's how he makes money. Other content creators actually have to put in thought and effort into their content, and that still pales in comparison to the work and energy that goes in having a full-time job. So the fact that this guy is whining about this is unbelievable.
And when everything is full, when you have so many things you need to do, time just zoop, passes by like so fast. You don't have the time to just like sit here and relax. Like literally right now, watch this. Here's something I almost never do.
I still love how the first attempt from Phil to just fucking sigh contently was ruined by his fucking mic filters. So he had to repeat it and do it again a bit louder. There you go. You couldn't be heard the first time, so I had to be even louder the second time.
I'm just sitting here, I'm breathing calmly, relaxing. I don't have 100 topics to talk about immediately. I'm not rushing into the game. I'm not rushing to answer every single one of your tagged comments. Right? And now, time is actually passing more slowly. It is. I can feel it. It feels like things are more relaxed, calm. Right? But how often do adults get to do that?
What an absolute scumbag. He really thinks that his life is that busy and that difficult. You know, when he was listing his routine, there were several things that are missing in there. First of all, he spent zero time talking about maybe doing a little bit of exercise, going to the gym, going for a walk.
Oh, this person doesn't know Phil at all. Phil can't do that. It would kill him.
None of that. And second of all, there's no kids involved. Doesn't have to change diapers, doesn't have to bring any kids to school like most of the other adults out there. How dare you say that you have a busy and difficult life when you don't even have any kids?
There's an excellent fucking point to be fair. Phil fucking thinks he's super fucking busy. Keep in mind, Phil's the master of his own schedule. He fucking decides when he fucking streams. And yet, because Phil is fucking piss poor at managing things like his schedule, his money and everything else, he apparently has no time to do anything. He literally is his own boss. You know what I mean? And Phil has so much little going on in his fucking life, and yet still somehow has no time, apparently, to fucking take care of things. Let's be real here. Let's just be fucking straight and honest and to the fucking point. Phil has a lot of fucking time. He likes to fucking pretend he doesn't have time. He likes to fucking pretend to his audience he's such a super busy individual, but the reality is, he has plenty of time. He just has nothing to do with that time. And so he likes to pretend he's a super busy boy by listing things like, oh, I had to go to the bathroom, I had to fucking shower, I had to fucking go downstairs, I had to fucking see my fucking fat ass wife, and I had to feed Jasper Kitty. These are normal fucking things to take care of. If we all have pets, we all fucking feed our pets. You know? If we have dogs, for example, we'll fucking take them out for a fucking walk and all that shit as well, find the time to do that. You know, it's like we all go to the fucking bathroom, we all have fucking bodily functions. You know, and Phil's treating like he's a special case. Where it's like, I need to go. My bladder's full. I have to add this to my fucking schedule of things I did today.
Kids take so much time out of your day, and some people, most people, are able to do it while running a full-time job. They bring their kids to school, go to work, have to go in transit for hours, do their job, come back, more transit, grab their kids from school, and then they have to cook for their kids, do laundry. That is an example of a really busy life. This guy has no clue what he's talking about. And I know you might find it funny, oh, a streamer is calling out another streamer, but that's the thing. Even though I run 6 channels and I'm editing most of the day, my life is very simple and relaxed compared to how it was when I had a full-time job. Being a streamer.
This guy has 6 fucking channels. What the fuck, man?
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to ES for the super chat, who asks, what does Phil mean by feed the animals? The cruel and evil part of me wants to fucking answer by saying he means Jasper Kitty and his big beefy bitch of a horsewave cat. Although I'm not a cruel bastard, so I'm sure he means like fucking like going out the back garden, making sure the suet block is there or whatever, to feed all the woodland critters that come by. So that's probably what he means by feed the animals, like as in just go into the backyard and fucking make sure the suet block is still there.
Is the easiest job in the entire world, and if you're lucky enough to be a streamer, you should be grateful and not take it for granted and not berate your audience. And that's why I find that this guy is such a piece of shit. He's such a scumbag. He always feels entitled to other people's money, and now he dares to say that he has a busy life. When I first saw this, I was flabbergasted by the entitlement. I mean, this guy begs for a living and he dares to complain about his lifestyle. Anyways, let's keep watching and then we'll wrap it up. This guy's just really pissing me off.
What kind of people become internet trolls or detractors? People who literally don't have full lives. Their lives are empty. They have nothing to do. They don't have a full life where they wake up, gotta do this, gotta do this, gotta do this, this. They don't have shit to do. They're bored. So they sit around as adults with nothing to do with their lives, and they sit on the fucking internet all day, trolling people, bringing other people down, because that makes them feel better about themselves. Their empty lives only have meaning when they hurt people who have full lives.
So right now he's describing people like me that call out his behavior, and that's the thing. He is so incapable of introspection, he doesn't realize that he's the problem. My life is much fuller than his. I have 2 beautiful daughters, a lovely wife, actual good income, and I don't need to beg for it, a house, a car, and I am not complaining on the internet. I call out trash like him. So if he wants to say that my life is empty, then he should look in the mirror, because all he does is berate his audience, jerk off on stream, and beg for money, and that is a pathetic way to live. Anyways, I think it's better that we leave it here because this guy is just making my blood boil. The entitlement is unreal. I think everybody that makes a living as a streamer should be so thankful and so grateful that they don't have a full-time job, because having a full-time job in whatever industry, whether you're a doctor or a cashier, it's going to be much harder than being a streamer. That I can guarantee you, because I've done both, and I can tell you that having a full-time job is much more difficult. It might be more stable in certain circumstances, but it's a lot harder. This guy needs a really strong dose of reality. I really hope that his audience one day wakes up and just stops feeding his habit, and then maybe he'll realize how lucky he was. I would love to see him at McDonald's or at Burger King just for one day, just so that he can truly understand how blessed he is to not have to work. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
That was not a bad video. Honestly, it's the first time I've watched that video, and it wasn't too bad. I'll give you some credit. You know, at first I kind of thought he was just basically fucking repeating the same kind of tropes that we all fucking go through. Oh, he begs his audience for money all the fucking time, and he fucking, he masturbated online as well, but he had some good valid points to be fair as well, you know what I mean? So there you go. Link to the video is in the chat if you guys want to check out yourself at one point, and even check out his channel if you want to. As I said, the video's a day old and it had 3,000 views. And it's also interesting to see somebody else, explore Phil and look into the things they're saying and doing all that shit, you know what I mean? So there you go. Are they a new detractor, or are they just like in the same sort of category as Turkey Tom, where they'll kind of pay attention to Phil briefly and then move on to someone else? It's probably the latter. They'll probably just fucking move on to someone else at some other point. I mean, if you look at their channel, as I said anyway, and look at the videos they're doing, like, they're doing okay for numbers for other videos, like 25,000 views from 4 days ago for these two TikToker, two kick streamers, sorry, went to prison. 6,000 views for Jack Doherty thing or whatever, 13,000 views for this TikToker who tried to burn down McDonald's or content, so and 10k views for this, entitled streamer who got arrested live on YouTube. He's doing okay for numbers. Oh look, he's actually had multiple DSP videos. He's actually had another one before a month ago. I didn't realise he had another video about DSP a month ago. So yeah, I kind of imagine that as the same kind of category as Turkey Tom, where he just kind of has a wide variety of different, lol cows to cover or whatever, so there you go. If you're interested in the video, if you liked what I had to say, by all means check out their channel, and see for yourselves what they're like. I'll link their channel as well if you guys want to check them out. But I thought we'd go over that little video, just in case you guys, I was curious as well. I didn't have to. I seen it pop up when I was trying to prepare for the stream. I was trying to look up the look for things to cover in the stream, and I realised that was a day old, and I thought, I don't recognise this fucking channel. Let's check it out, So there you go. So anyway, let's get down to the bingo, shall we? Let's get down to why we're all here. Bingo, and I need a number. I need a number for the bingo card. So the first number in chat I see will be what I use for today's bingo card, and the first number in chat I saw was 63 from Grim 5, whatever. So there you go. You're the first number in chat I saw. So yeah, we're going to use your number, the number 63. Interesting number indeed. Randomise the bingo back in the merge. We're sticking with instant gratification, by the way, for centre square. We got it yesterday. I want to see if Phil says it again today. If Phil says it again today, I feel like we can add it to our normal list of bingo words, potentially. So there we are. Anyway, let me add, let me just search 63 now. Thank you very much for that. And this is the bingo card we have for today's stream. We need Phil to say and do the following. We need him to say, allow me to explain, sound good, him chewing some water, him saying react, and him touching his face. The second row is Phil saying something style, like, RPG style, fighting game style, Gangnam style, whatever. Then we need him to make that annoying T sound. T. Him saying update, literally, and you know what I mean. The third row is Phil saying community, him butchering the word, him saying instant gratification, him laughing, and him saying oh. The fourth row is Phil saying addition, there you go, voted, excited, and you guys. And the fifth and final row is Phil saying content, hate to say, him doing some hand graphs, him saying it is what it is, and finally him saying contributions. You might be wondering to yourself, what are hand graphs? Hand graphs is when he's demonstrating something either going up or down in numerical value using his hands to demonstrate that going up or down. That is hand graphs. So there we go. If we get the full house today, 25 out of 25 on a bingo board, then that will give us a $25 prize essentially to add to the bingo prize fund. We're trying to get as much bingos as possible for this bingo prize fund. Right now it's at $275, so if we win today, we'll go up to $300 dues. And obviously at the end of the month we're going to have a marble race to determine who gets to take home half of that bingo prize fund. The other half goes to charity. If you want to have a chance of winning half of that bingo prize fund at the end of the month, you've got to make sure you've got a comment on the community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream. If you haven't done that yet, make sure you do it for the end of the month. So there you go. There's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces on a bingo board you see before you. For example, if Phil snorts or burps 10 times before he starts recording his shitey gameplay, then that gives us a free space. If Phil says boss 10 times before he starts recording for his shitey gameplay, that too gives us a free space. And finally, if we get 100 likes on this bingo stream before we finish playing bingo today, not only will that give us a free space, but you guys also get to enjoy the bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. So you guys are in direct control of one of ways you can get a free space. The rest are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him saying boss a lot. I think I've covered everything. Only one thing left for me to do is to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send his aff into battle once more.
I mean, it's terrible. All these hands are all over the place. You're like a sweaty octopus trying to unhook a bra.
And on that note, it's time bingo. Good luck everybody, here we go.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast. Today is Monday, the 8th of July, 2024. I'm DSP, and I welcome you here to the show. Now, a few quick things before we begin. First of all, today is a one-stream day here on the channel, meaning there is only one stream for the entirety of the day. There will not be a second stream tonight. And if you say, well, I don't understand, Phil, why? Are you cutting back on streaming? Are you getting lazy? Do you have important appointments? Well, kind of. I'm getting lazy. That's the answer. Actually, my camera's off. I just noticed. I must have bonked. Yeah, I must have bonked it. That's better. Yep, that's much better. Yes, I'm getting incredibly lazy, so I'm only going to do one stream from now on. No, just kidding. Patrons. My patrons this month were generous. 3 different people have commissioned patron private react videos this month to be made. And so I'm taking all of tonight, when I normally would be doing a late night stream of gameplay, excuse me, to film all of these private patron react videos, upload them, and get them to their appropriate parties. So since that's the case, I will not be doing a late stream tonight, okay? And I'm sorry for that. You know, some of you get upset when I don't stream, saying, how dare you? What's going on? I want content. I understand. I like making content for you guys, but this is just one thing that I do. If you're ever interested, if you want to check out my Patreon, I don't talk about it that much, but it's patreon.com/darksidephil. It's mostly a place for people who don't watch my live streams, so they're not going to contribute live, but still want to help out in some way, to do like a small pledge each month to help behind the scenes. But there are people who pledge big amounts. $50 earns you a private video, and it could be a private Q&A video. It could be a video where I talk about a specific topic that you request, or it could actually be a react video. And in this case, I have 3 different react things to do tonight. And so no stream tonight, all right? So that's number 1. Number 2, even though today is only one stream, it's going to be a heck of a stream, because today I am exclusively playing with M. Bison in ranked in Street Fighter 6, and I am seeking to take him to the moon. The moon. That's the moon. That's the celebratory moon symbol. The moon. Okay?
Shut up, bitch!
Yeah, I would say now, after having played with Bison about a week and a half, he is definitely my best character in Street Fighter 6. And I'm not just saying that. I mean, even Blanca, I feel like I'm good with Blanca, but I think that I'm doing better with Bison. I currently have more ranking points than I've ever had with any character in Street Fighter 6. I think it's because, number 1, Bison is an incredibly good character. Particularly, I think his damage output is a little bit crazy overpowered. Like, for example, doing a jumping medium punch juggle, landing, doing a standing heavy punch, which causes a ground bounce, level 1 super, does like 1/3 of the enemy's energy. It's insane for a simple combo like that to get that much damage. Is like, holy...
So basically he needs nerfed, but you don't want him to get nerfed because he does so much fucking damage with that fucking broken combo.
shit. So I really do feel like long term, if they're going to do anything to patch Bison, they will probably reduce his damage output. But outside of that, I just think...
Do you think him pointing to the moon is hand graphs? I mean, kind of, but not, well, nah. He's pointing up, demonstrating it's up there. And nah, I'm not counting that. I'm not counting that as hand graphs. You're close, but nah, it's not close enough.
I think that Bison clicks with me. I think the gameplay style with Bison, which is this mix of kind of mid-screen control, some rush down and mix up, and then reacting to what the enemy does and punishing. Like I said, that jumping medium punch juggle, that's directly taking advantage of an enemy that's really not paying attention to their jumping game or air game and getting a giant punish. And I love doing that. So I just think it works with my play style. And so...
playstyle also is, playstyle is two separate words. There is no hyphen there. I don't think... Well, is playstyle a word? Hold on. Is playstyle on its own an individual word? Give me a second. I feel like I want to search this. I don't know why. Hold on. Yeah, playstyle is an individual word. So that's not counted. We can't count that for the bingo card. It's his own unique individual word, so nah, that doesn't count.
He's definitely my best character. So today, the entire stream is going to be me playing M. Bison ranked in Street Fighter 6. Of course, I will do some warm-up matches. You know, I'll probably do 3 sets or so of casual play just to get back into the swing of things. Keep in mind, I haven't played Street Fighter 6 since Friday. Got to understand that most people who are at the level that I'm playing at are literally people who are playing every day, grinding, you know, getting into the groove of things. They don't take half weeks off, so they don't get rust.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Totally, every time I play, I have rust. You know, I have to break that off before I can start getting into a smoother groove. Now, I have watched a few other top players. I saw Problem X, and I saw...
But how did you have the time to watch all these better players than you play the game? I thought you had no spare time to do any of this. It's the... fuck off.
Smoother groove. Now, I have watched a few other top players. I saw Problem X, and I saw... I forgot the other guy's name. He starts with a K. I think he's Japanese, and I think he's like the #1 ranked Bison. So I'm watching a few Bisons play, and some of the stuff that I'm seeing is very cool, and other stuff I'm like, damn, I wish I could do that, but I know I don't have the skill at this point to do it. So for example, Problem X literally always hit confirms into OD scissor kick. And because of that, he almost never drive cancels. He just always OD scissor kicks, which uses less drive meter, but does about the same damage as if you were drive rushing and doing a combo. The problem is I just don't have the skill level to always be hit confirming every time I get a hit into OD scissors. I don't have that speed. You know what I mean? Maybe back in the day, but I just don't have it at 42 years old. Maybe I could get it if I keep playing with Bison, but I know I don't. You know? But I have seen a few cool things that I want to try out today. You know, if I land the scissor kick and it's a counter hit and you can do the combo instead of doing a combo into another scissor kick, which is kind of easy, instead combo into the hands, which then gives a mind charge. If they're in the corner and I have a mind charge, try to mix it up with an overhead. If the overhead hits, it auto explodes and causes a corner juggle automatically.
Oh my dog, what's up?
Thank you very much to ES for Super Chat, who says that Phil just said other top players, implying he's one also. Yeah, Phil wants to fucking pretend that he's not as good as these other guys, but that's, I feel like he's saying something he's not meaning when he does that. He's trying his best to fucking sound like, oh, I'm just one of you guys or whatever, you know what I mean? I'm just playing the game. I'm trying to work hard to play the game because I'm just like you guys. But in his head, though, he cannot accept he's the same level as like Diamond 3. Like, he was fucking shocked. He was appalled to be fucking scrubbing it with a fucking Diamond 3s in his placement matches with Bison. Like, he didn't deserve to belong there. He was like, I've got to fucking mingle with these fucking scrubs in Diamond 3. I'm too good for that. Don't you know who I am? I came forth for evil one fucking time, motherfuckers. I'm too good for Diamond fucking 3. Phil definitely has this fucking issue where he thinks, in his head, for sure, he believes he is better than most Street Fighter 6 players. He still sees himself and thinks of himself as a top player. Now, when he's talking to his audience, that sort of fucking talk doesn't appear much, because he's trying his best not to appear conceited. But you see it slip out from him a couple of times, you know what I mean? And you spotted it, for example, you know what I mean? Other top players, exactly. So, yeah, I mean, it's a good spot for sure. And Phil sometimes, you know, the mask slips sometimes, and Phil reveals what he really fucking believes, that he thinks he's one of the fucking upper echelon of good, you know, great players in this fucking game. Simply nothing to do with what he does in Street Fighter 6. He believes his abilities and efforts and talents in older Street Fighter games, particularly Super Turbo 2 back in the fucking day, somehow is meant to fucking carry over and massively translate into being good at Street Fighter 6. No, it doesn't. Like, I will give Phil props for being good at Street Fighter 6 when he has a fucking win-loss ratio of like 70%. Right now, Phil is barely above average with a 55% win ratio, roughly. You know, it's not very fucking impressive at all. He just about wins more than he fucking loses, so he's barely above fucking average. Nah, you want me to fucking give you fucking props or whatever for you being good at the fucking game? Then get good at the fucking game. And really improve that win-loss ratio, because right now you're barely above average, and I'm not going to fucking kiss your fucking arse because you're barely above average in a fucking game that you want people to fucking praise you in.
And I have a mind charge, try to mix it up with an overhead. If the overhead hits, it auto explodes and causes a corner juggle automatically, so you don't have to do the juggle yourself, which is kind of neat. You just land like a normal overhead and it turns into a big corner combo. So yeah, like, I've seen these new techniques. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try these today, right? But it's also about muscle memory and learning things based on doing rather than seeing. Like, I know that there's optimal combo paths that I'm not using because I don't have the muscle memory to do.
Oh, this is too fucking boring. I'm going 1.5. Street Fighter talk is so boring.
It's a little bit tougher than saying medium, medium, medium. Instead, it's like medium, drive rush, back roundhouse, standing medium, low medium, a little different. I have to learn those through repetition and practice, and I think I will get them eventually. Like, I'm doing it in certain situations, but I'm not doing it in others. So Yeah, so anyway, I tried to absorb more knowledge. I'm going to try to apply that knowledge today to my game. And yeah, so Escanor saying something incredibly stupid in chat. I thought videos were bad and ruining the game because everyone knows everything. Escanor, if I don't watch videos, I will be massively behind everyone else and will not be able to...
Oh, that's a great point. Oh, that's a fantastic point. Phil was bitching and whining and moaning about people making these fucking videos and tutorial videos to fucking tell people how to play the fucking game. Oh, that's a beautiful fucking point. Oh, fantastic stuff. I love that. That deserves a rewind and a slowdown. That definitely deserves a little slowdown. Let's go to normal speed and enjoy this one.
I'm doing it in certain situations, but I'm not doing it in others, so...
Here we go.
Yeah, so anyway, I tried to absorb more knowledge. I'm going to try to apply that knowledge today to my game. And yeah, so Escanor saying something incredibly stupid in chat. I thought videos were bad and ruining the game because everyone knows everything. Escanor, if I don't watch videos, I will be massively behind everyone else and will not be able to win a single match. My point is still valid. The game is way ahead of where I feel it should be because everyone shares everything with videos. But if I just sit here ignoring the videos, I would not win a match. So should I just sit here and nerf myself like an idiot?
So Phil, if they shouldn't be allowed, then why are you using them? Because this has come across as massively hypocritical. You know, your point is still valid, is it though? When other people are watching the fucking videos, you bitch and whine and moan and cry like a little fucking bitch, and you rant and rave in your fucking shitty little fucking stream for like 20 fucking minutes minimum. But it's perfectly fine and acceptable for you to fucking watch your videos. I mean, all the person did was repeat what you said. These videos were fucking damaging this, you know, the spirit of the game and all that shit because people are not learning the combos by themselves instead of fucking being fed the combos in a video immediately because people have fucking cracked the code already and fucking figured out all the best stuff to do with all these fucking characters. You are one of those fucking people that benefit from that. So it's perfectly fine for you to benefit from it, but if someone watches the same video and learns the same shit and fucking beats you watching the same video you watched, it's not allowed.
Because everyone else is doing something that I don't really like? I mean, that's really dumb what you just said. Well, you know, everyone advanced in baseball, they're all now using these composite bats that now hit the ball further. Well, I don't like composite bats, so I'm going to use a wood bat instead. A solid wood bat, and you know, so I'll just hit shorter because I don't agree with the composite bats, right? Even though I'm trying to compete. It'd be one thing if I wasn't trying to.
Well, the baseball have strict fucking rules with the sort of fucking bats you're allowed to fucking use, by the way. It's everyone is essentially on a level fucking playing field in baseball because they're all using roughly the same kind of regulation bats. They are very strict with these sort of rules usually. Now, I'm not an expert in fucking baseball, alright? You know, but far from it. But I know they're very strict when it comes to these particular rules. You know? So it's like, and they usually will find people out that try and fucking get around said rules. Bloody hell. Also, no sports talk allowed in your shitey fucking streams, Phil. Let's go back to 1.5 speeds, you know. But yeah, this, I just love how... And keep in mind, the person wasn't even criticising Phil. The person just repeated Phil's points from a previous fucking stream a day or two ago. Phil was complaining about all these fucking Street Fighter 6 videos demonstrating the best fucking combos and moves for all new characters, which means the discovery period is ruined because instead of people just fucking learning naturally themselves or whatever, the internet gives them all the answers immediately. Instant gratification for all these people discovering these fucking, you know, all they need to do is fucking look up YouTube and look up the newest character tutorials and lo and behold, the best combos are there. Well, it's perfectly fine for Phil to use them, of course, because Phil Burnell is different from everyone else. Everyone else using that, oh, they're evil and cruel and mean, and the people making the videos should all fucking, go die and burn in hell and all that shit, you know. But no, Phil Burnell should use their stuff and use their knowledge and get benefit from their knowledge and their expertise so he can gain. He needs to gain from the fucking knowledge and skills of other people. Because heaven forbid Phil Burnell tries to fucking learn shit himself. He hasn't got time for that.
To compete. I'm trying to get better at the game. I'm trying to get my ranks up. So I'm going to have to research. It's the only way I'm going to be able to do it, right? Just because I say that back in the day it wasn't like that, and I feel that there was a whole like year or two of exploring and enjoying the game at an exploratory level, and that doesn't exist anymore. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to do the things to win today. It just means I kind of am sad that we don't have those exploratory years because they were super fun. You don't understand how it used to be before everything was on the internet immediately. To have all these different people from all over the world trying different strategies and coming together in tournaments and sharing. It was an awesome community competition.
Hey, community was said. Hooray, that's on the card.
Burger.
Good stuff. Well, if there's nothing wrong with it, then you complained about it a couple of days ago. Makes you a massive fucking hypocrite. Just saying.
People from all over the world trying different strategies and coming together in tournaments and sharing. It was an awesome community competition feeling that you don't get anymore. It just doesn't exist. Day one, everyone's super serious. And that's kind of a big lost thing. You know what I'm saying?
Burger.
So, anyway. So today's main stream is all Street Fighter 6. And I'm ready. First of all, I'm purposefully wearing my lightest, loosest shirt. No lie. Like I said, man, when I play Street Fighter, my blood pressure skyrockets, right? Sometimes I'm like, oh, I can't see. So I know I need to have the coolest situation possible. So I'm actually wearing my nicest, most relaxed shirt today for maximum aeration.
Fucking hell. I mean,
Nice shirt, 25 cents.
but still, I feel like I got to count. He lifted his hand very high and talked about his blood pressure. I'm going to count hand grass for that.
Burger.
Okay? I've got eye drops. I've got a giant thing of water. I've got another thing of water. All right? I've already cleaned my joystick. I'm preparing everything in advance for a crazy dedicated, master day. The last time I did a major stream that was, Street Fighter was Tuesday of last week. And that was trying to get Bison to master rank, and we didn't. We had to pull that off on, on Friday, right? No, Thursday. We did Thursday? Or was it Monday of last week? No, that's right. I did do a major stream, and I got him to master on Thursday of last week. I'm so confused. When my schedule got thrown off, and now I don't even know what day it is anymore. It's Monday today, right? Anyway, yes, I know it's going to be some rage-inducing stuff, but what I'm hoping is to take the breaks like I've been taking, and I need you guys to remind me.
Oh, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Guys, I apologise for this. I need to go to the fucking bathroom. I'm going to keep Phil playing. You guys are in charge of the bingo card for a few minutes until I get back. I'm going to go down to 1.25 speed just to make sure you don't miss anything in the fucking card. But I nature calls, I'm so fucking sorry. But yeah, the game continues though.
To take breaks if I'm not taking breaks, because even if I'm on a win streak, okay, if I continuously go to the next match, I'm going to have problems. I'm going to start to get tilted as my blood pressure goes up and make mistakes. So I would much rather play like 3-4 sets and then take a break with you guys for a few minutes and relax and then go back, get that opportunity to let everything calm down first, right? Before I jump into the next stuff. So please remind me, I need the stream chat to have my back on this. You guys will help me out. If you see me getting tilted, say, hey, it's time for a break, right? Or even if I play 3-4 matches in a row and I'm doing good, I still need to take that break, because if I don't take it, it's just going to make me eventually play worse. And that's not going to be beneficial. I want to keep going. Today, I'm starting at 1,560 ranking points. Can I get higher? Can I break 1,600 today? Maybe. It depends. I would never been above 1,600 ranking points before. Can I do that? I don't know. We'll see. Can I continue to make gains and top my previous record? Will I maintain a positive win-loss ratio today? Right? I guess we'll see. I'll tell you this, though. The whole practice of if I play a first match, and that match either a lot of my inputs seem to be dropping and not responding properly, or I'm playing a fucking pattern cami, and that same bullshit pattern just beats me because it's fucking too hard to counter online, too much of a gamble game, right? It really is a guessing game. I'm just quitting out. I am not going to commit to doing a full set against anyone when I'm at a disadvantageous situation. I'm not going to play on an unequal playing ground and then lose points because of it. I will quit the fuck out. Keep in mind, almost every single person I'll be facing today will be on PC. And PC is the best version of this game, the least input delay, less dropped inputs. It's been proven PC is the best format for this game. I'm playing on PS5, which is second best. Yes, I've gotten rid of most of my input delay, but I'm still seeing lots of dropped inputs and issues. So if I see it, I'm getting the fuck out of there. I'm not going to throw away all my ranking points because the shit's not working, okay? So far, that philosophy's worked. I gained 60 ranking points the other day, right? So hopefully we can keep that going today. We'll see. Now, this is my only stream for the day. So I'm going to say it now, and yes, you're going to hear me saying this over the course of the day, so get used to it. Please support the stream today. Since I'm only streaming once today, that means I'm trying to make an entire day's worth of profit and revenue in one stream, all right? That makes it tough, especially with Street Fighter, because when I'm playing Street Fighter, I don't have as much time to talk and interact with you guys. That makes it harder. So a lot of people like the fact that I do interactive streams, and they'll support the stream because they feel that social aspect, and you may not feel that social aspect as much today. However, today's podcast, okay, is going to be very social because guess what? I've got no game news today. I really don't have much to say besides just reiterating the schedule. There's just not a lot going on the podcast today. So today, in this segment right now in the morning, we can talk a little bit, whatever you guys want to discuss. We'll maybe do some suggestion box for the first time in a while. So this will serve as our giant chunk of big interaction on the stream. And then when I go to play Street Fighter, please understand, it won't be as interactive, but I'll do my best to take those breaks and hang out with you guys in between a few sets.
Okay, I'm back. I do apologise for that. So yeah, I'm not feeling my fucking best, but I'm still trying my best. Sorry about that, guys. So
1-2 testing tipped £1. I've had enough. I'm going to turn the sprinklers on, it's more entertaining. Piss SSS PS 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 EPIS SSSS PS 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 EPIS SSSS PS 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 PS.
There we go. Thank you very much, 1-2 testing, for that tip. I think I returned just in time. I think you were hoping I wouldn't be back by that point in time, but there you go. And by the way, I went and missed a super chat when I was away as well. Big ups to Brightside Dylan. I'll repeat the animation, why not?
Oh my dog! What's up?
So thank you very much to Brightside Dylan for the super chat. And they ask, hi there, Jad. Since Terry and Mai are coming to Street Fighter 6, who do you want to see as a guest fighter in Street Fighter 6? I don't want to see the Power Rangers in Street Fighter 6. I mean, I feel like I'm really the worst person to ask. I don't play the game. I've never played the game, so I don't really have much of like an investment in the game, if that makes sense. You know, like in terms of like how I feel. Like, I know Mortal Kombat, I've been doing crossovers with like fucking, Homelander, and you got fucking what do you call it as well? What's the fucking what's it animated fucking guy? You know what I mean? The one that is voiced by what's his? I forgot. Yeah, they got all sorts of crossovers in Mortal Kombat. I'm not sure what would work really well in Street Fighter 6. You know, like Omni-Man. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, Omni-Man. Yeah, I know Mortal Kombat done Omni-Man as well, but I'm not entirely sure what would work for Street Fighter 6. Aren't Capcom usually more like they usually just fucking stick to their own sort of like cast, don't they? Like they never seem to fucking go like off script and fucking go like wild card and we're going to have some random celebrity fucking person involved. Or I don't know. Usually kind of stick to. Because a lot of the purists, like Phil was a bit of a fucking purist when it comes to things like Street Fighter, and I know people, like Phil's not alone probably, and wanted to see some more of the classic characters come back and, you know, from into Street Fighter 6, like Vega and all that shit, you know what I mean? So I imagine for most of the fucking Street Fighter, you know, the long-term fans, they want to see some of the kind of older characters make a return, make an appearance, like, you know, people like Vega or something. So I imagine that would, you know, go down well with quite a lot of people that are kind of long-term fans of the series. That's my take anyway. But yeah, in terms of me, how I feel, I've never played the game, so I don't know who'd be a good answer for that. You know what I mean? I'm yeah, my take on that wouldn't be fucking worth much at all, I'm afraid. Okay, guys. So I was away there because I'm not feeling my best, you know. But yeah, bingo cards. What did I miss? Do I need to add any more snorts or burps or whatever, or bosses? Is it still talking about Street Fighter? Has he moved on? Is there anything to tick off? Thousands of burps, fuck off. Thousands of burps and 6 million snorts is a full house. Morgana says it Phil said update.
Burger.
Okay. And I missed a nasty bag. I'm sure there'll be plenty more. Anyway. Guys, sorry about that. Sorry about having to. Hopefully, I won't have to fucking bail again. You know what I mean? But I'm just, yeah, it's just the way I'm feeling right now. But hopefully, I can make it for the rest of the bingo.
And it won't be as interactive, but I'll do my best to take those breaks and hang out with you guys in between a few sets. Okay? Fair enough? So, please support the stream today. How can you do that? Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, and tips. Now, recently, there's been a lot of fake gifted memberships exploiting the whole VPN exploit on YouTube. People paying like $1 for like 50 memberships.
Phil, you've been exploiting the fucking benefit of that as well because you've been adding tons of emojis. You have been adding tons and tons of emojis with this fucking exploit. So you're benefiting from this, Phil. Tell me I'm wrong. If Phil was so against this fucking thing, he wouldn't be fucking adding new membership and new emojis and all that shit. But here he is trying to entice new memberships with the unearned emojis he has from these fake gifted member bombs.
Which of course breaks the whole, system here, the whole economy on YouTube. I can't stop that. YouTube is claiming that they're going to eventually fix the problem. Right now, they're only fixing it.
No. YouTube have never claimed one time they're going to fucking fix that particular issue. What YouTube said is they're going to try and fix the exploit where people can get YouTube Premium using VPNs for a super cheap price. YouTube want to stop people from accessing YouTube Premium for a super small amount of money. That is what they're trying to fucking fix. They didn't mention a goddamn thing about memberships.
After the fact, meaning if someone gives a bunch of these memberships, they're erasing the memberships after a little bit of time when they detect them. What they're actually doing is they're checking to see if you have something you purchased or was gifted to you, but it's not of your region. So if you live in Great Britain, but you were gifted an Argentinian membership, they're going to see that and they're going to cancel the membership. Now, it might take them a while to do that because guess what? YouTube does everything with algorithms.
How the fuck is that fair? So, is Phil trying to imply that YouTube will only allow... I think Phil's pulling us out his arse here. I've seen no evidence of this whatsoever existing. No, is he trying to apply that if you live in the UK, you're only allowed to receive a gifted membership from someone else in the UK? Phil is lying here. He's flat out fucking lying.
So I guarantee you they're probably running algorithms that are behind, and after a week or two, they'll check and probably take away the memberships, right?
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
That's what they claim they're doing with YouTube Premium. Because as bad as it is with channel memberships, the abuse is even worse on YouTube Premium. Because YouTube Premium subscriptions is what, like $18 a month? And people are getting them for less than $1. So YouTube is really pissed at this and are trying to crack down on it completely, okay? So, yes, sorry that all those went out and you may lose it. You know, nothing to do with me. It's just the stupid broken economy here on YouTube and people abusing it. I was wondering what was going on in my background. I said it doesn't look right. I guess the arc got pushed back a little. Okay, but outside of that, everyone please consider supporting the channel in another way. As you know, any stream I do, I try to hit 50 bucks in tips. That's how I consider it. Oh, I did pretty good on the stream today. So if I hit 50 bucks in tips, I'm satisfied, but hey, it's only one stream today. If you really like my stuff and you want to...
Yes! Okay, so, but Phil, the night stream is not happening because you were paid $150 to do the Patreon stuff. You're effectively already been paid for your night stream stuff already because you're fucking taking care of Patreon stuff. Oh my god, you greedy little bitch. So he's not doing a night stream tonight because he's been paid $150 already to do some Patreon stuff. But he's still going to fucking tell his audience, guys, I'm not doing a night stream, so I'm missing out on money. No, you're not. You've been paid for your fucking time tonight already. Stop fucking trying to bullshit your audience and try to guilt trip them into getting $100 when you fucking not... You're fucking greedy dick.
Go above and beyond. If we can hit, as if, you know, enough for 2 streams, hit the $100 goal, that'd be even better. And of course, if we do that, yes, I will put on the M. Bison hat.
Oh my god, he's even fucking waving the goddamn fucking hat out of desperation. I wonder why Phil is super fucking desperate for some money. Is it because he's fucking second place still in WWE Champions in that fucking latest Sami Zayn event? And he wants to fucking get back first place with a late rally and so guys, tip early, tip now. BRB, you need to get the last few pulls in before the fucking event closes.
Since it is M. Bison stream, it would make sense to wear the M. Bison hat, doesn't it? Okay. So please consider contributing today. Let's get the M. Bison hat going. And by the way, the sooner the better. We get it done on the pre-show here on the podcast. Then we don't have to worry about shout outs and the like during the actual gameplay. We can focus on it. By the way, if you haven't noticed, tons of new emotes in the chat recently.
Because you're exploiting the gifted memberships from being able to have new emotes. So you're bitching and whining and moaning about all these fake Argentinians that are getting memberships, and here you are benefiting from it by having tons of new fucking emotes. Where do you think those fucking things came from, Phil? From all your fake Argentinian style gifted memberships. You daft bastard. So here's you profiting from it. And, you know, letting people know, guys, we've got tons of new emotes for members. I was like, oh, how does that come about? You're not allowed to ask.
There's 2 different M. Bison emotes, me wearing this hat and me wearing a red M. Bison hat. So two completely different Bison emotes to use today. So good stuff. Okay? Alright, very briefly, 2 things to cover. I want to recap yesterday. I want to talk about the schedule for today or the week, and then that's it. Then we'll just hang out. Okay, so yesterday was React Day. How did it go? Well, on the DSP versus the Internet clip show on DSP Reacts, it went pretty good. Yeah, it went pretty well, I would say. Oh, my nose itches. Good variety clips. Some interesting clips, for sure. There was a whole clip about cats that was actually quite entertaining and funny, but also educational. Of course, there's controversial stuff in there, like the recent Supreme Court ruling and how that affects Donald Trump, and people want my opinions on that. You know, all kinds of stuff. So those clips will go live over the course of the week. I certainly hope that you will check them out. I mean, that there's, you know, it's a great show, good variety show, and it's a place for me to talk about topics that normally I would never talk about on the show like this. Let's see here. Oh yeah, like life advice, like how this guy made a video called "How to Ruin Your Life," and basically it's telling you exactly what not to do in life if you want to succeed. An exploration of the classic Xbox 360 dashboard, that was cool. All kinds of stuff. Like, I don't really want to go into massive detail about it, but a good variety of stuff. So please give it a look over on DSP Reacts. If you're a member over there, not only do you get access to the archive stream right away, but also you get to submit clips for next week's show. You're the people who actually get to submit clips every week that make that show up. Okay, so consider it. Last night on DSP Throwback, we had what I would consider probably the best night I've had on DSP Throwback. And what I mean by that is I had such a good time. We finally hit the part of my original Dark Souls 1 playthrough during the Retro React stream. All the funny stuff happened. The famous clip where I said, I'm starting to get the hang of this, I'm liking this, and I walk right off a cliff and get murdered, right? That clip, the clip where I seem like...
I mean, Phil, if you walk off a cliff, that's not a fucking murder. That's just some dumb bastard walking off a cliff and killing themselves.
Getting incredibly lucky. So I'm like one-shotting bosses and doing amazing, and then all of a sudden it all goes wrong. I fall down a hole, I get cursed, I realize that cursing halves your HP. I can't figure out how to remove the curse. I look up how to remove the curse, but it costs so many souls to do that I can't afford it. So then I go on a side jaunt to try to cure the curse, but then I end up dying a million times. It's so funny. And so last night I started basically saying, imagine how Miyazaki thinks when he's watching this on YouTube. Because you know he does. You know he goes to YouTube to seek out first-time Dark Souls players. He probably laughs at them when he sees them fucking fail and he's tortured by this fucking gameplay mechanics in the first game. So I was dancing, I was having a ton of fun, and we were cracking up last night. It was a really, really great stream of Dark Souls 1.
So I hear that Phil, like, did something, like... Apparently Phil kept doing the Macarena. Like, he did it one time, and I think his audience were like, oh, that was funny. And then Phil's like, oh, let me do it 4 more fucking times at least. And so Phil ran the fucking joke and ran the fucking bit into the ground. So yeah, so Phil apparently done something mildly amusing one time during the stream, and people like fucking reacted positively. And the first time I did it, people were like, yeah, that was alright. And so just kept doing it over and over and over again. You guys liked this the first time, so you'll keep liking it, won't you? Won't you? Hey, give me money.
So if you haven't seen it yet, check out the DSP Throwback channel. There's actually, if you use the throwback command in chat, it'll give you the link. Man, it was super fun. If you're a member over there, you can archive you can access the archive stream right now. If you're not, well, then parts will go live every day. One part's live and then another part every night for the next 4 nights. It was really, really good stuff. So I hope that you guys will give it a look. Best, in my opinion, best retro react stream we've done. And I'm actually looking forward to more. We're going to finish it. It's 2 more streams to finish it. So we're going to wrap up Dark Souls 1 within the next 2 weeks. Which will be great. Remember, I rage quit the game. I never beat it originally. I got the Blight Town. I had enough, and I couldn't take it. It was too rage-inducing for me. It was one of the first rage quits I actually ever did for YouTube. So,
You've had tons of rage quits. Secret Limited made a big video compilation of all the games you've rage quit over the years. Big fucking list, Phil.
Okay, so anyway, that was yesterday. Today, as you know, it's all Bison. Let's talk about tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're returning to the Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. We have many different directions to go. I can either go down this river and check out these areas that we kind of skipped. I could go to the Abyss and check that out because we just ran through it and didn't really explore it at all. And I've heard there's really challenging, interesting stuff in the Abyss. And then we can go to the western part or northwestern part of the map, which is all these high up plateau areas with monuments. And apparently, I guess there's stuff up there to do, maybe a dungeon, a boss, and you use Mesmer's Flame. And apparently that unlocks the final dungeon, legacy dungeon of the game. And all the final challenging stuff.
Did he just bump his megaphone out of nowhere?
And apparently that unlocks the final dungeon, legacy dungeon of the game.
I don't know how he bumped his megaphone when his hands are like away from it. But yeah, he clearly bumped the microphone there. Probably just fucking jiggling fucking get rid and foot.
And all the final challenging stuff. So people are asking, well, how many streams does Phil have left of the Dark Souls, of the Elden Ring DLC? Well,
Brian say, make a guess which place Phil got in the current... Brian, are you saying it's updated? Has TJ given an update on the latest standings? Because the last time I saw it, Phil was 2nd place. He was 1st, and then he barely spent anything in a small... Oh, it's updated. Oh, we need to know. Guys, TJ's given an update. 4th. Surely he's 4th. It would be the most fitting number for Phil to be 4th. Give me a second. Let's go to TJ's channel and check this out. Of course he's 4th. Of course he's 4th. There he is there, number 4, number 1 ranked American. Down from the rafters. Did he get any more points? I don't think he got any more points. He did not, you know. So this figure, this spending figure here, is going to be what his final one was. $1,965 minimum, because Phil gained no more for points. The points here are the exact same here. So this figure is true for this final tally. So yeah, big ups TJ for screenshotting that and getting the final fucking tally. He doesn't even get to go to the podium. No podium finish for Phil Burnell, but he's a number 1 ranked toy boy. Down from the rafters. He's the highest placed, longest username. Which is a bit of a cheat because you're not allowed to have a username that long usually in the game. Scopley broke the game for his benefit. Fucking hell. Let me just give that a wee quick like and retweet or repost. There we go. There we can go. Big ups TJ for tracking the metrics. Of course he's going to be fucking 4th. Holy shit, some of these fucking screenshots. Has this happened already or is this to come? Is this a sign of things to come? This is apparently... Well, this is tweeted 11 minutes ago. How far are we behind live DSP? Okay. I think this is going to come. We need to keep an eye out for these particular faces. Oh my god. We're going to be fucking spoiled here, I think, for some of the thumbnails coming up. But cheers for letting us know, Brian, that the WWE Champion stuff got updated. Fucking 4th. Of course he's fucking 4th.
Just between probably exploring the abyss and doing a little bit more open world exploration or whatever, that's probably a stream, right? Then we probably got doing the plateau stuff and heading to the final dungeon and maybe even getting into the final dungeon. That's probably a stream. And then maybe finishing the final dungeon and getting to the final boss. That's probably a stream, right? Now, the real question here is, how difficult will it be for me to beat the game? Because some people are saying the final boss of the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC is the hardest challenge that FromSoft has ever created in any of their games. Yes, even tougher than Millennia. All right. Well, I will compare this to my original run of Elden Ring. The first time I fought Millennia, I fought it for about 90 minutes on the first stream and then ran out of time. I did an entire 3-hour stream and ran out of time. And then I think I did another 2-some-hour stream and then I beat her. So arguably it was around 6 hours of gameplay for me to beat Millennia the first time. Okay. When I went back to fight Millennia the second time in my second run a month or 2 ago, I had a magic build, and instead of me trying to brute force the boss, I actually learned her patterns. By learning her patterns, learning how to dodge, in fact, I could dodge the entire waterfall dance without even taking a hit, right? Basically, I beat her in 2 hours. All right, it was tough because the first form was completely different than the second form, right? So, the way I see it is, if I get lucky and I brute force my way through it, which I might, I do have multiple builds right now I could use. I could use the ginormous stagger hammer build. I could use the counter-attacking shield build. I have options, correct? So dependent on that and how well it goes, I may beat Shadow of the Erdtree in 3 streams. So that would be this Tuesday, and then next week 2 streams, and I might actually beat it. But if it really is as difficult as everyone says, then I predict more streams. I predict maybe 4 or 5 streams. And here's the thing.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that Phil will beat this quickly. He's going to look up all the guides. He's going to try and get as much help as possible to try and fucking, you know, he is going to want the fucking bragging rights. He is going to be fucking hell-bent on fucking, you know, trying to fucking go, see, oh, that wasn't tough. Like, what's everyone talking about? That was easy. People think it's a good thumbnail material. Hands up, don't shoot. Please don't shoot me, officer. I have a pet cat. Give me a second here to see how this looks. Okay, we go here, we go here, and we go here. There we go. Yeah, there's something a bit strange with his ring finger there. But for the most part, though, I think it works out quite well. Let me throw that in the members Discord. Tacozilla is already at it. Tacozilla has made this. Phil holding an inflatable fucking crown. Also, he made this yesterday as well. This was fantastic, I thought. This was absolutely fantastic. So there you go. Jesus Christ, man. This worked way too well. This like when he's fucking doing a combination of the prayer hands and thumbs up, this worked way too fucking well. What do you mean, Brian? What word? What? Oh, for God's sake. Brian confused me for a second, but I think he actually just wants me to play the fucking clip. Which will wait after this.
My tipped £30. Would like to add $25 to make around $300.
So the full name was my OCD, but I don't think the text-to-speech liked to fucking read the letters OCD for some reason, but thank you very much for a very generous tip. They want to add funds to the bingo prize fund. They want to add $25 to make it around 300. Oh well, I can do that. Give me a second here. The bingo prize fund is now $300. There we go. Very kind of them indeed, so there we go. Good stuff indeed. That's the bingo prize fund updated as per their wishes. Now, Brian, I believe, wants me to play a particular clip involving to describe basically what this is. What is Phil holding here?
Fucking inflatable fucking crown!
There you go, Brian. I fucking done it for you. Better late than never. There you go. The rarely used fucking sound clip gets fucking used. There we fucking go. There we go. So let's get back to the bingo. The bingo's going quite well so far, I think. You know what I mean? Got a lot ticked off on board already. But as I said, Phil's run out of things to talk about, which fucking might hurt our chances for the Phil House. We're not going to get 4 free spaces for him saying boss. We might be lucky if we can get 1 free space for him saying boss. We've got 5 so far though. But yeah, the free spaces could come in clutch. We don't know. So remember, guys, like the stream. 100 likes is a free space.
Everyone says, then I predict more streams. I predict maybe 4 or 5 streams. And here's the thing. If this really is the final last hurrah for Elden Ring, there will be no more content. As Miyazaki has promised, he says, oh no, this is it. We went all out for this DLC because this is literally the only last piece of content. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
It's the first bingo of the game because Phil said, oh.
For the game, there will be no more. If that is the case and he's not fibbing, then I'm okay with this boss being insanely hard and taking multiple streams to beat. Why wouldn't I? This is it. This is the last challenge you're going to see in this universe, unless they make a sequel. So you might as well just make it the hardest thing ever done, right? So I'm actually okay with that because, hey, as long as people are going to show up and enjoy those attempts with me, then I'm all right with it, all right? You know, I'll probably have to approach it like I'm approaching Street Fighter right now. After a failed run, take a break, right? Relax with the audience. Talk it out a little bit. Try to figure out a changing of strategy or whatever, you know, is going to happen. We'll see. But here's the thing. It really appears to me that the build that I have, or the builds that I've been alternating between, seem for the most part to beat everything in the DLC. And some people just have so much.
Hold on. Some of these faces are just fucking
alternating between.
Some of these. It's like Phil has never looked more Italian in his life. Oh my god, that face. Oh my. Hold on. The head. That face right there. Jesus. Never mind his like bloody ass hands or whatever, you know what I mean? But the Jesus, the head, the face, the expression. Good God. What have I found? Jesus. Let me just throw that member Discord. Can that face become an emoji? Damien, I think it's way easier said than done at this rate.
Oh my god, what's up?
Sorry, 2 seconds. Let me just throw this in member Discord so they got access to that. But yeah. So thank you very much to Twilight Media Corp for the super chat, who asks the question, what does a Jasper's Angels charity do? So I learned of this from Piece of Peace. Let me just actually pull up. I've got a link to it here. So no, they've changed the page background. It used to be like a black background page, but it's been changed. Jasper's Angels. So Piece of Peace fucking got this one here. Best Friends Animal Society. So this is the Jasper's Angels thing. I'll throw a link in the chat as well. The link is in the chat now as well. People are kind of curious about it. About the campaign. You know, and this is like piece of piece saying this. You know, if you enjoy this content and would like to support, please instead consider sending a donation to the Best Friends Animal Society, so your hard-earned money can go to help the animals who need it most. Fight the pig's greed by giving the good cause while showing support to a valid tractor. Now, what is the Best Friends Animal Society all about? The description here says that they're a leading animal welfare organisation working to end the killing of dogs and cats in America's shelters by 2025. It's founded in 1984, Best Friends are pioneering a no-kill movement that's helped reduce the number of pets killed in shelter from an estimated 17 million per year to well under 1 million. Best Friends runs life-saving programs across the country as well as the nation's largest no-kill animal sanctuary. So, very good cause indeed. You know what I mean? I had a rescue pet years ago. Because this is well, I say I had one, my family had one, you know what I mean? This is when I was younger, this is when I was still living at home, my parents, and they rescued a dog. It was a dog that was like, it never really had a good home before. She was used for breeding, you know what I mean? She probably didn't like men or whatever, you know what I mean? But this dog, you know what I mean? Even though we only knew this dog for the last it was maybe like the last 5-6 years of our life or whatever, you know what I mean? We made sure the last years of our life were a fucking great life, So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like it's one of those things. Yeah, I just noticed I'm in 4th place. Yeah, that's right. Excuse me. I don't know if this is like. I think these are one-off donations, by the way. These are one-off donations, by the way. So this is not like combined. This is like one-off donations. And one time I had a big massive thing where I had to combine bingo contributions all at once. But there we go. But yeah, so yeah, it's dogs and cats, they definitely fucking deserve a good home. You know what I mean? It's like just definitely. You know what I mean? Also, it's good to have puppies as well. Raise them when they're fucking pups, whatever. But if you can rescue one as well, you can give that pet the best years of its life. Because remember, you're going to be here a lot longer than they're going to be here. You could be the absolute. So they might only be here for another 5-6 years or whatever. But that would be the best 5 or 6 years of their entire life. You know what I mean? And so it's only giving up a small part of your life essentially to make sure their life is is a lot better. But yeah, so I'm all about it. But I'm very happy to put some of the bingo winnings towards the course. So there we go. That's what Jasper's Angels is all about, and the Jasper's Angels charity. Really, so I mean, the Jasper's Angels. Piece of Piece called it Jasper's Angels, but it's really called the Best Friends Animal Society. That's the actual name of the charity. But through Piece of Piece, and it's kind of crazy. Piece of Piece with all the tractors combined smashed. The original goal that he had was $1,651. The fact of the matter is that he has raised over $20,000 so far. So him setting us up as Soda Tractors and giving over $20,000 for his cause, which is just insane. But there you go. People are saying otters. We have otters. They're chilling right now. This is the Monterey Bay Aquarium one. They're just chilling right now, but not long fed. They're just chilling in a little hole. But then there you go. The otters are right there. Anyway, let's get back to the bingo. Cheers for the contributions, guys.
Seem for the most part to beat everything in the DLC, and some people just have so much issue with that, right? And by the way, it's not like I looked up anything, I planned it. This happened on the fly. I just happened to find this giant hammer inside of a blacksmith dungeon. I liked the look of it. I said, ooh, this could be interesting, something different for a build. Let's try it. It happened to be an insanely good weapon, and I said, let's continue with similar builds. Then I changed it up. When I found a shield, I had the idea, why don't I try a shield build, because I've never done that before. And then changing that to a guard counter build, because I had a great guard counter weapon, already, and then realizing, oh crap, I have this medallion, I have this flask, I have this that I can use, and this that I can use, right? So after building a smart build and basically hammering my way through the things that everyone said were tough. The second boss, Rolana, I beat her in 15 minutes, 6 tries. That's only because I messed up on a couple tries. I probably should have beaten her even sooner, but it wasn't a roadblock for me. It was a roadblock for a lot of people, not for me. Mesmer, what can I say? I just talked about it. That Mesmer, for a lot of people, they say it's one of the hardest bosses they've ever fought. For me, it was Tuesday. I just hammered the shit out of him. Yes, there was a summon involved. The summon distracts Mesmer maybe once to twice during the fight, and only for a fraction of a second. It doesn't change the entire fight like some people are claiming because they're so salty that I beat him so fast. And by the way, by no means take this as me saying, oh, I'm some kind of a godlike Souls player. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's the build.
Phil, you literally were fucking screaming yesterday that people were acknowledging you were a good Elden Ring player. You were demanding people to fucking acknowledge you as a good Elden Ring player. I'm not even fucking kidding. Phil was literally fucking essentially demanding the fucking trolls and haters like that they couldn't acknowledge it. Phil was good at Elden Ring. He was so furious with this, but then he said he didn't care.
I started the DLC with a build from the main game. That build was not working. I respect, and now I'm using exclusively weapons and armor from the DLC. I've upgraded using the Skadu tree fragments that I found along the way in the DLC. So there's nothing wrong with me playing it this way. It's not me saying, haha, get good, you guys suck, and that's what took you so long to beat these bosses. That's not what this is. This is me saying, this is my build, and that's how the game was made. So if you don't like it, don't play it. That simple. If you disagree with the fact that they made the DLC like this, complain to Miyazaki and his team, and leave me alone.
So if you complain about fucking people playing Street Fighter 6 a certain way fucking on a stream today, then complain to fucking Capcom, stop crying and bitching, whining and moaning on your stream, and stop playing the game. Honestly, Phil, if you bitch and whine and moan about people playing Street Fighter 6 in a way you don't fucking like, even though it's part of the fucking game and they can play the game however they desire, then just fuck the fuck off from Street Fighter 6 and bitch and whine and moan all your fucking ranting and raving towards Capcom instead.
Because I'm enjoying the DLC for what it is. I respect to try a new build. It worked because I'm using all the elements from the DLC as provided to succeed. So if you had a problem with Mesmer because you rushed to him, didn't explore the map, didn't get the Skadu tree fragments, didn't respect to use things from the DLC, and it took you 7 hours to beat him, whose fault is that? Mine? How could it possibly be mine? Maybe don't rush through the DLC. I'm taking my time exploring everything on purpose. Why are you rushing through it?
That was a nice voice, Xanax. Sadly, it's not the bingo card, but there you go.
Right? Like, why would you do that? Do the other things first. Go back. That's what I did, right?
Who fucking cares?
So I don't know. I mean, I'm really wondering about the end of the game and how challenging it's going to be.
I went to 1.5 speed again, by the way, because he's boring.
Is it going to be the craziest challenge ever, or will Millennia remain the toughest part of Elden Ring, and will it just kind of be a steamroll? I don't know, right? I don't know. We'll find out, you know? Or maybe they will nerf my build, which could happen. They've already nerfed certain builds. They nerfed the perfume bottle build, or I guess people were finding this way to just use giant buffs on the perfume bottles that are in the DLC, and they were killing bosses with 2 hits. What was the other one? There's 2 broken things. Someone said there was another broken thing too that everyone was using, so they've reduced that too. There's 2 really broken things in the DLC that have already been patched out. So maybe they'll change my build too. I don't know. You know, again, I'm in no rush to get to the end of the game. While everyone rushed to beat it in a week, don't ask me why. I didn't know that there was a race, so you know I'm playing at my own pace. So I will continue to play at my own pace, and when we get there, and we see how it goes. All right. So anyway, yeah. Tomorrow, Shadow of the Erdtree DLC, and then tomorrow night will be more Stardew Valley chill. Should be fun because now I'm micromanaging so much. My farm, my coop with the animals in it. I just finished the fishing tournament and got a bunch of new items that I can set up in my farm and everything. I'm trying to get further down into mining, right? There's a lot going on in the game right now. It's very exciting with the amount of stuff that's happening all at once. And I think summer's about to end, so we're about to go to the fall season and see all the new stuff there. So, it should be a good time. And, I just hope that you'll join me for that tomorrow. So I'm off from streaming on Wednesday. All right, when I return on Thursday, it's going to be more Street Fighter 6 on the day stream, and it'll be the return of Riven Remastered on the late stream. I really am liking Riven Remastered. I think it's a great game. I actually can't wait for more. We unlocked the 5th and final island, and we're going to start exploring that now. Apologies. I had to make the tough decision on if it was going to be Stardew or Riven tomorrow, but since I'm doing Stardew tomorrow, that means I'm going to be doing Riven on Thursday, okay? And then Friday is more urgent.
I told you guys he's going to play Stardew for the fucking Tuesday night stream. I called it. The game gets more support. It's right before his day off. He's going to fucking prioritize the game, which gives him the most dollar dues.
Tree paired with Friday Night Fights, and we'll go from there. This week will just be a balance between all the games that I've been playing. Okay? Sound good? Now, we have a big update. If you missed yesterday's podcast, you missed us hammering in a bunch of details about the upcoming marathon event, so allow me to share again, and we have to start promoting this.
Allow me to share. It's very close to allow me to explain. But it's not really the same, is it?
Saturday, July 27th will be DSP's DSP 2024. That stands for Digital Summer Party.
Who fucking
We're going to have a summertime marathon here on DSP Gaming. All right, it's going to be fun. And what are we doing? Well, there's going to be a little bit of booze. I'm not sure what yet. There's going to be some food. I'm not sure what, but I'm leaning strongly towards barbecue since, I mean, it's summertime foods, right? Thinking about what to do during the stream, we tossed around a few ideas. One would be maybe doing some Nintendo World Championships challenge runs, because that comes out around the middle of the month. It would be cool to do some classic games and challenge runs, people voting on if they think I can complete them or not live on the stream. Maybe a tier maker regarding something like summertime, like maybe summertime foods or something like that, like outdoor food, summertime, you know, like what's better? Macaroni salad, corn on the cob, pork ribs, barbecue chicken, mac and cheese, right? Like what's better? And so that would be pretty cool to do a tier maker on that, because we haven't done one for a very long time, okay? So that would be a nice relaxing thing to do. Maybe do some gameplay, maybe do some Stardew Valley chill, maybe do a little bit of Street Fighter Online play and do variety. Maybe pick the other characters I haven't used in ages for variety purposes, right? But it will be a marathon, meaning it'll be all day, starting in the morning a podcast, but then going all the way to like 7, 8 p.m. It'll be a nice way to enjoy the summertime, and I'm doing it right at the end of July, so that way I can focus on my migration from my current PC over to my wife's PC, which will be a big upgrade. I'm going from Windows 8 to Windows 10. It means I'll be able to use my Stream Deck for the first time. I'll be, maybe even broadcasting and encoding at a higher quality. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, but
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
but it's going to be exciting time. So that's at the end of the month, Saturday, July 27th. Mark your calendars. Now, if you have any idea what stuff you'd like to see during that event, if you have any, this is something that we should do specifically for that day, makes sense, share those ideas with me. Please leave comments on this video, share in the stream chat here. I need feedback. The more feedback I get, the better my content is. I love being interactive with you guys and taking in said feedback. So please share what you would like to do during that stream, okay? I'm only doing it because you asked. Like, the last marathon I did was late May. People are like, Phil, it's been a while. You're going to do a marathon soon? I'm like, I guess we can. Sure, why not? If that's what you guys want, I'm down for it. So, set your calendars, all right? July 27th. Cool.
Already foundations have been laid for Phil to lay the guilt on thick and heavy if his audience are not supporting this marathon. The marathon that they wanted, the marathon that they asked for, the marathon they demanded from Phil Burnell. And Phil's like, okay, if that's what you want then. And then when said marathon comes around and you're a few hours into it and you look down towards your fucking tips bar and you see the fucking total is still in the single digits, is that when you're going to fucking lay on the guilt trip, Phil? And go, guys, you wanted this. You asked for this. I gave up gameplay today to give you a marathon. Where is my contributions? After you guys picked all the things we should do, after you guys came up with all the ideas, after me recycling last year's thumbnail, not putting any effort into it whatsoever, even though other people make the thumbnails, where is the contributions for you guys, the thing that you guys wanted to see? As I said, the foundations have been laid already. Because it's the audience that asked for this. Phil doesn't care. Phil doesn't give a shit. Phil clearly has no vested interest or desire whatsoever, but because the fans suggested maybe do a marathon, what they wanted was a 4th of July one, fucking America and all that shit, but Phil's like, nah, it's too soon. We can't plan an event that quickly, it's impossible. So they're getting this fucking random bullshit summer thing instead. But if it's not well supported, then Phil will definitely not be shy in reminding his audience that they wanted this, and so the contributions that he expected from such demand should be forthcoming.
Alright, so guys, gals, that is literally all I have to talk about on today's show. Don't have much else to talk about. So we have some options. Either I can go do a little bit of suggestion box, or if you just want to do open Q&A for a bit and see where the stream takes us. If we want to end the podcast earlier and get more Street Fighter gameplay in, I'm okay with that today. That's up to you. Whatever you guys want, all right? Normally I would say, hey, shout-outs time. Well, we have 2 shout-outs. Jade, re-upped his membership for 37 months at the ultra level and say, hey, bud, how are ya? I'm good. We are in the midst of a crazy heat wave. In fact, today...
Well, there's your fucking weather talk, but sadly, weather talk was not a bingo card today in Navy Vet for Life, so unlucky.
It's already 82 degrees. It's not even noon yet. It's going to get up to 95 degrees this afternoon.
Who fucking
because of the
cares?
full sun and crazy winter, or I said winter, crazy summer temperatures. It's going to be very hot, so I need to have the air conditioning on blasting all day today. It is what it is. That's, again, a reason why I'm actually wearing...
Hey, Phil said it is what it is.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning. This nice aerated shirt, because yesterday I had the air conditioner on all day, and even though I had it on max, it was still like 75 degrees in here. It was very hard to keep the temperature down because it was so hot outside. So there's not much I can do. I'm going to be in here sweating it out trying to play with Bison today. Oh boy, right? It's just gonna exacerbate the situation me trying to play this game, right? So I guess we'll see how it goes. But anyway, yeah. So heat wave is going on right now. It's pretty nuts, and trying to keep cool with that. But thank you, Jade, for being a supporter for over 3 years. And then we have Black Rose X Dragon, who became a member and said Bison hype is real. I think you can get Bison to 1,700 master rank points. I mean, that would be amazing. Just so everyone knows, because people have been asking about, oh, Phil, will you ever get a character like M. Bison to legend status?
But Phil, what about the stakes? Oh yeah, Phil, get to legend with Bison. Go on.
In Street Fighter 6. No. There's no way I even could. Even if I continue to play at a high level, you have to understand when you win a match in Master, at most you're going to win 10 rank points. Most of the time you're only winning very few rank points, just a handful. Okay, way less than 10. People at legend level are around 2,000 or higher ranking points. In fact, there's people over 2,000 ranking points that are still in Master. They haven't even hit legend yet. Okay? I just want you to think about that. Let's say on average it's 5 points if I win a Master match. Okay? Just think about that. So for me to even hit 2,000 points from where I am now, it's what, like 440 points or something like that?
Is he playing the game now? Did he like bail from the fucking podcast early? Because people are fucking freaking out in his chat now, and he's still doing a podcast. I've seen this fucking shit, this, rare tricks with super chat. Bison 1600 MR. And Ross Prey, the fucking member for 20 months. Keep cool, Phil. Let's get on a win streak. He's not even loaded a fucking game yet. Calm your fucking tits, guys. He's fucking expecting, no, I'm gonna get to like 1600 or 1700 fucking points. Phil, there's no stakes. Just stick to casual mode because there's no stakes. Who fucking cares?
That you're talking something crazy. Like I would have to go on a win streak of like 100 match win streak. You know what I'm saying? To even get to 2000. And you know I'm not going to go on a 100 match win streak. You know that it's going to be, you know, give or take, win a couple, lose a couple. Sometimes I'll be on a losing streak. Sometimes I'll get on a winning streak. But that's how it is. There's no way I'm going to go on a 100 match win streak and master. So just think about that. With this, as little as I play, I only play Street Fighter 6 what? 2-3 times a week tops against people who are playing literally all the time. This is their hobby. This is what they do for fun and for competition. There's no realistic way I would ever hit Legend. The only way I could hit Legend would be very simply
everyone else on the fucking planet died and you had no competition.
To play this game every single day as a whole stream. Like if every night stream was Street Fighter 6 for 2-3 weeks and I consistently got better with Bison, then yes, I could possibly hit Legend. But I don't have the time or means to do that. You know, I just don't. I'm a variety streamer. I put out variety content. People enjoy that. That's how I make a living. I enjoy the variety content. I like breaking up the content, not doing the same thing every stream. It would be boring to me. If I literally sat here doing the same thing every stream, I'd actually get tired of it and not enjoy it anymore. And if that's the case, you know,
do a podcast every single fucking day, repeating the same thing every single fucking day, boring the crap out of everyone every single fucking day. Somebody that tries to fucking avoid doing the same thing every single fucking day, you could have fucking fooled me, Phil, because you fucking literally saying do the same fucking thing at the start of every single day stream, every single fucking day. Bar one day where you fuck off somewhere and stuff your face full of fucking food.
It's gonna basically spoil the whole thing for me, right? Even in the days when I actually was competitive in Street Fighter and I was traveling to play it in tournaments and the like, I would get burnt out. I'd be playing it as much as I possibly could, and I'd feel this feeling of like overload, too much of the same. So I'd actually go on breaks for like months. I'm gonna take a 2-month break for Street Fighter and literally not touch it, and then come back feeling very refreshed. You know, step back to the arcade and whatever, and then take on the opponents and see what's happened in the last couple of months. You know, that's happened to me. I'm like, well,
I bet you anything that when Phil had these little fucking mini breaks or whatever, and he's like, okay, I'm ready to return. I bet you he fucking like done some sort of strange little slow fucking waddle into an arcade, and he like stops and looks around and he expects people to start talking. Guys, look, Phil's back. Phil's back in the arcade. He's back from his break. He's gonna start playing competitively again. Look at him, guys. He's back from his little mini exile. Oh, Jesus Christ. At least that's probably what I fucking pictured in his fucking head anyway.
And then it worked out because I would come back feeling refreshed and I'd actually play better, you know? So anyway, yeah, that's all. That's it. That's my advice or my feeling. I don't think I would ever hit Legend Bison under any circumstance. I would have to become a pro player. Like the people who are Legend status, most of them are actually pro players who are trying to either play in the tournament circuit or, you know what I mean? They're trying to get on a team. That's what they do. That's not me. I have no aspirations to be sponsored, signed, and traveling the world playing in tournaments. I don't give a shit. You know, for me, it's amazing to me. I'm 42 years old. I am 8 years removed from playing anything. Actually, take that back. The last time I played in a tournament was 2012. It was Screw Attack Gaming Convention's Iron Man of Gaming tournament. They had a Street Fighter 4 tournament in it, and I won it. Okay? That's literally the last time I performed in any official tournament capacity. It's been 12 years since I played in any kind of a tournament capacity. And the fact that I was able to come into Street Fighter 6, whole, not having played Street Fighter 5, right? For the 7 years it was out, I skipped it. It sucked, in my opinion. So coming into Street Fighter 6, and learning it the way I did, it was slow going at first, but eventually everything clicked with the drive rushes, the drive impacts, the drive reversals, and all that stuff, right? It took a long time, but I got on page, and I started not only playing with one character, but 2, 3, 4, 5, getting all those characters to master, which took a long time, but I did it, right? You know, and now finding a character that after over a year of this game, this character really feels like it clicks with me, and wanting to get better with this character, having right now the best performance I've ever had with a character in the game, highest match rank and best win-loss ratio from the get-go, right? So, you know, it is what it is. This is the best I've ever done, but I don't think there's any situation, unless I completely change my content and my lifestyle, to be getting any character to Legend in Street Fighter 6. It's just not viable.
Lifestyle is also not. Lifestyle's one word. It's not a bingo thing. Lifestyle's all in one word.
You know, I'm happy.
Also, Phil, Bison is reportedly one of the easiest characters to use in the fucking game. Several people now, not just your fucking super BFF for life, Brian has said it, but other people I've been seeing say it as well, that Bison is one of the easier characters to fucking use in Street Fighter because, as a new character, they are a bit unbalanced and broken. Phil even said it earlier on at the start of stream, how they got like one combo which takes off like a third of the opponent's life immediately, you know. So Phil's aware how fucking broken Bison is. He just wants him to fucking not be nerfed. So he can keep exploiting this.
To be a master and hopefully climb the ranks of master and have good matches and learn more about the game. Because ultimately that's what it's about. It's about learning and getting better at the rank I'm at and then advancing. It's not about being the absolute best. I will never be the absolute best in Street Fighter 6. That's insane. That's a crazy pipe dream, right? There's even people who wish that they could...
Phil, no one, I believe, has ever mentioned you being the absolute best. You're the one that put those words into your own mouth. I don't even think your dead-headed audience said those words. You're literally... So, why is Phil talking about trying to be the absolute best at Street Fighter? No detractors are saying it, and no deadheads said it. It's like Phil... So someone asks, it's like, Phil, you go try and get to Legend? And Phil's like, well, I don't know if I'm the absolute best ever at the game, ever to ever be you know, it's like he fucking takes a question and he fucking, like, turns it into something else entirely.
Be the absolute best, who are former pro players who can. I'm sure that, you know, people who used to be tournament champions, everything, wish that they could be the best at Street Fighter 6, and they're not. It's a whole new generation doing that stuff now, you know? So it ain't gonna be me, that's for sure. Absolutely not. Okay. What's up, Game Boy? How are you? All right, so guys, that's what I've got. I have no other contributions today. No super chats, no memberships, no tips to shout out. Again, just a reminder, I said I'm gonna mention this a few times today, so please get used to it. Please contribute to the stream today.
What do you mean, please get used to it? No! Phil, you have according to you, you have a mature adult audience. Hold on. I'm not letting that slide. I'm not letting that prick fucking get away with that shit. Hold on. I'm going to rewind that and go normal speed.
How are you? Alright, so guys, that's what I've got. I have no other contributions today. No super chats, no memberships, no tips to shout out.
It's a shame. Get on with the show. He's like, nah. I need to remind these dumb motherfuckers that I want their money.
Again, just a reminder, I said I'm going to mention this a few times today, so please get used to it. Please contribute to the stream today. This is my one and only stream for the day.
Who fucking cares? Also, get fucking wrecked, ya wee dick. I've had more super chats and more tips than you, and my channel's a fucking tiny fucking channel compared to your 200,000 strong fucking subscribed channel. Get fucked. My community is better than yours.
So, I need it to be a good one. The goal is to hit 50 bucks in tips, but if we go above that, we hit the full tips goal. It is Bison hat time for the stream, which I would love to do.
And see me wear the hat, guys. Come on.
Thanks to everyone who came by to hang out today. Okay, so now I think what we will do
is remind you guys again to give me money. Now, guys, I want to hit $50 in tips, but this is a one stream day, so I'd rather have that be 100. I'm going back to 1.5. This is a part of the stream now for Phil, which is going to be incredibly fucking boring. He's ran out of things to talk about. I assume he's not doing suggestion box. It's probably just fucking Q&A or something he's going to do. The car's doing good as well. Although I'm a bit worried about the center space. Oh, what I'm not worried about is 100 likes, because guys, you guys have liked the stream enough for us to earn a free space, guys. Thank you very much for liking the stream. 100 likes. Not only do we get a free space for that, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixel Animations to celebrate the 100 likes. Remember, keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Fuck him up, Jasper. Good cat. Oh, he's such a good fucking cat. Anyway, so as I was saying, I'm a bit concerned about the center space. Unless one of his deadheads complaining about Elden Ring or something and feels like, oh, it's in gratification.
Let's open it up to some Q&A. Let's see what you guys want to talk about today. Let's see where the chat takes us today. And if we end up getting bored or whatever, we're done to talk about that, maybe we'll start gameplay early. Okay?
Spoiler alert, it doesn't start gameplay early. In fact, the podcast is still going as we speak. I've looked ahead to the future on the timeline, and right now he's still doing a podcast. And we're behind Phil by 49 minutes. Fuck me. Okay, I'm going to stop fucking talking. I'm going to let him cook.
Game Boy says the air conditioner repairman just arrived. Can I pause the stream? Okay, everyone ready? Hold on. The air conditioner repairman just arrived. So, hold on. What the hell? Stupid. Oh, my mouse is really frustrating me today. Already, right out of the gates. It's out. Here we go. Ready? All right. So everyone just sit tight. We're just going to sit here, and we're going to wait for Game Boy. It might be a while. Repairman can take a couple hours. So let's just sit here and see what happens, okay?
Who fucking
Okay, this is pretty boring.
cares?
All right, let's get back to the show. Sorry, I tried Game Boy, but that was incredibly boring. Okay.
You are incredibly fucking boring.
Am I going to check the suggestion box? Only if you guys want me to. Elsa says, a while ago, Miyazaki said he was interested in Escape from Tarkov. You have any thoughts? No. No, I don't even know what Escape from Tarkov is. I know it's a game. I know it's one of those games where I guess you can replay it endlessly, like it's online multiplayer or whatever. You know I'm not into that. You know, Escape from Tarkov is PC-centric. I don't know if it's on console now, but, you know, it's kind of like PUBG, where I didn't give a shit about PUBG. I only cared about it because they eventually launched it on Xbox One. It was my first experience ever with a Battle Royale game, so at least, to know what Battle Royale was nice, but don't really care about that style of game, so I don't really know what Escape from Tarkov actually is, you know? Sorry, I got a hanging piece of skin on my finger, and it bothers me. It's like a pet peeve of mine. When I have a hanging nail or a hanging piece of skin, I like focus on it, and I can't stop looking at it. It's driving me nuts.
Okay, hold on. I think we found a thumbnail face.
A pet peeve of mine. When I have a hanging nail or a hanging piece of skin, I like focus on it.
Jesus Christ! Hold on. Let's see if I can find a good particular frame. Oh, that's like Super Connor Demon mode. What's it? Look at his fucking head. Look at the odd what the hell am I looking at here? I think maybe this frame there. I think this is a fucking winning frame right here. Oh my. This is Jesus. What the hell are we looking at? What in the goddamn hell are we looking at here? Give me a second here. There we go. It removed his hand. That actually makes it look even more derpier because it removed his fucking hand at the bottom, the bottom corner. Oh, let me throw that in the members Discord. Oh, what the hell. D-Dog created this. Sorry, that was Tacozilla created this. This is Tacozilla. D-Dog had some fun with the Phil's digital summer party thumbnail. This is a D-Dog creation, this one here. I think it's pretty good. Fucking bunch of picklericks. Didn't expect that. Oh, bloody hell. And there you fucking go. Cheers, guys. Let's get back to the bingo. Right, so we have 2 free spaces as things stand. One from the boss, and one from you guys liking the stream mod likes. So we are 4 away from a full house.
Stop looking at it. It's driving me nuts. I might have to pause and go take care of it. Rear Tricks asks, do you not like the new Bison outfit? You only seem to be using his classic one. No, I...
Phil's hanging nail tipped £1. I'm finally free. Now I can spend the rest of my days vacationing on Phil's office carpet and occasionally getting caught and dragged around by sweaty socks and cat toe beans. Big ups, fellow detractors. The sun is out, which means the spoons are out.
Spoons, eh? I'm sorry?
Thank you very much for the update, Phil's hanging nail. Sounds like some of you still left on his hand, but it looks like he's about to take care of that very soon. But I appreciate the contribution all the same. Good luck enjoying those wonderful summer days lounging around on that dust-ridden fucking carpet.
To 6, which includes the entire events of Street Fighter 3, he just lived in the streets with amnesia. Sure he did. Whatever you say. I'll be honest, I think that it's a really stupid plotline, because obviously, even though they like to pretend like it's been a long time since we've seen Bison, it's literally been since the last game, which was just a year ago, or 2 years ago, whatever you want to say. It has not been a long time that has passed, despite the fact that the timeline says otherwise. It doesn't feel like he's been gone. It would have been one thing if they literally had 1 to 2 games with no M. Bison. And then all of a sudden, this enigmatic character returns, and maybe don't even call him Bison, right? Call him something else, but he seemingly has a lot of Bison's powers, so you suspect he's Bison, but then in the plot later, it's revealed he is Bison, and then maybe you have a second version of the character released that is Bison. Like, that would be neat. But instead, it's like, oh, look, it's Bison, he's back. Oh, but he has a new outfit where his ape now is like a shawl he wears that's falling apart, and he has amnesia. It's like, dude, if this guy had psycho powers or whatever, it doesn't matter if he has amnesia or not. You really think he'd be living in the streets? with a decrepit outfit? No, it's just a dumb plot. I'm sorry, it's just stupid. But let's be honest here. The plot of Street Fighter is not why people play it. Okay, I mean the endings a lot of the times back in the day didn't even make sense. When you would beat the game, you would see that the arcade answer would be like, I don't understand how this fits into the canon of the game. Is this contradictory to other things that have already happened? And the answer would be yes. They didn't really care. There never really is a canon story. They've tried to do that with Street Fighter 5 and now heading into 6, but I don't think it really works, honestly.
Who fucking cares?
For me, Bison will always be the dictator. That's the point. That's his plot. There's no reason to change the plot now. What do they call it? To switch the script or whatever. Why are you gonna do that? Why are you gonna flip the script? It doesn't need to be flipped. He's Bison. He's a badass. He has psycho powers. He's a homicidal maniac. He's a narcissist.
It's not your choice to fucking make. You're not the creator. You don't get to fucking say it's not your decision, Phil.
He's a dictator. He wants to rule the world, and he kicks your ass. That's all you need to.
Yeah, remind you of anyone? He's a dictator who wants to rule the world. He just like Phil, for real, for real.
No, so give him his dictator outfit. Good to go. Like I said, I really don't like the new outfit they gave him. I think it's quite stupid, honestly.
What's the betting that Phil has an M. Bison Halloween outfit, and he's annoyed that the new M. Bison outfit is going to make people forget the old M. Bison outfit? Yeah, that'll probably be his fucking Halloween outfit. He's gonna be M. Bison. He has the hat after all. All he needed was the rest of the outfit.
Let's see. Ross praises, in your opinion, why are AAA games not as good anymore? Well, it's very, very simple. It's the chasing of money. That's all it is. What's happened is you went from game devs who were allowed. I'm going to use some common lingo now. They were used to be allowed to cook. They were given the means, the time.
Oh my god, how do you do it, fellow kids?
To develop and put out games that they felt were in their wheelhouse of what they were good at doing. You know, you would have BioWare make awesome RPGs. You would have, Infinity Ward make a great Call of Duty game. You would have EA and their various studios working on different divisional games that they were great at. Ubisoft, I mean, that was a good one. Ubisoft used to be able to have time to make games. What happened? Well, we need more profits in a faster time frame, right? If the games are going to have bigger budgets, which it seems like they dictate with the better graphics, well, they need to make more money. So how do we do that? Well, standard selling of games isn't working anymore. Just selling a game for $70 a pop isn't enough profits. So we need to now have revenue streams. So how do we do that? Seasonal pass content, DLC content, nickel and diming the customer, right?
Well, it makes sense for game developers to fucking want to make sure that people playing their games keep coming back to play the fucking games they're making. Now, whether it's a single player game with DLC down the line, or a multiplayer game where it's like, okay, we need people to fucking make sure to keep coming back to this game, so we need to keep developing the multiplayer, whatever. These businesses, like, you can't just be one and done. Like, people, there's so much choice of people these fucking days. It's just, it's not as simple as it was back in the fucking day, when you fucking, like where the games were, GTA Online definitely fucking broke the mold, but there was a huge demand for that, and fucking Rockstar catered to that. And as much as Phil fucking hates Rockstar doing that, it should be applauded that Rockstar gave their audience what they fucking wanted. If the audience didn't fucking want it, then they wouldn't have been given money for it. Other companies and other game developers have tried to do the same kind of thing. Some things have worked better than others. Fortnite obviously fucking works quite well with it as well, and is a good example for that. But Phil, here is Phil pretending to understand what the fuck he's talking about here when it comes to fucking developing games. He has no earthly idea what goes into fucking developing games. He just thinks it's a fucking thing where it's like, oh, they make a game, but they intentionally made the game not good. If I was in charge of making the game, I would have made the game good. That's genuinely Phil's opinion. He thinks the big problem with games is they're not that good. But that they're not trying. They want their games to be good. Every game developer wants their games to be fucking good. It's not as easy as just fucking saying, oh, game bad, make game good. Me angry. It's not as simple as that, Phil.
Ultimate Team packs, opening them up, buying 1 million skins for your guns and characters in these games. That's what happened. And so AAA game development became less about focusing on the main game being good, but instead on what is the revenue stream that we can generate out of making this game and making that long-term viable for our company. This is no longer just a one-time product. This is a long-term investment over which we're going to continuously develop and make tons of money. When did this attitude start? Grand Theft Auto Online. 10 years ago, when GTA Online released and exploded in popularity, and all of a sudden they realized, oh, wait a minute. We're Rockstar Games and we're known for making amazing single-player experiences, but we don't have to do that anymore. We can literally do minimal work and just piecemeal upload a little bit of new content every once in a while to GTA Online, and we can make billions of dollars a year in profits. So they dropped all their development of single-player content, they put everything into the multiplayer, and they literally profited, right? And then every other game tried to follow suit in their own way. Really, GTA Online created an entire decade of companies changing focus from making something that's good and artistic to making something that's profitable.
Rockstar, so two things. First of all, Rockstar would not have done that if there was no demand for it. There was clearly a fucking demand for it, and so Rockstar gave their audience what they fucking wanted. You can fucking debate how fucking meaningful the content was, but the simple fact of the matter is, their fans ate it up, and their fans enjoyed it, and their fans asked for more, and their fans were given more. And secondly, Rockstar didn't tell other game developers, guys, you should copy us. There's literally no other game developers had to do what GT did. It's unbelievable. Like, Phil, just... Jesus Christ. No. So, if other game developers tried to follow suit and copy Rockstar, that was their own choice, their own decision. And the SD's asking me I join your Discord, I made a video to share. Members have access to my members only Discord. You need to link your YouTube channel to the Discord. So on Discord, if you link your YouTube channel to it, under like connections or whatever, then you should be able to see the members only Discord, if you're a member. So, I can't, so it's a couple of steps, whatever, and then you should be able to see members only Discord.
That's sad, but that's sadly what's happened with almost every single piece of entertainment ever. It's happened with the television industry, it's happened with the movie industry. Television used to have well-written, well-acted, epic-level shows instead of 1920 reality shows all competing for top spot, which are just shovel shit and have no value whatsoever to humanity. But that's what got the most views, so everything became reality TV for a very long time there, right? Competition shows, fucking Who Wants to Be a Dickhead, you know, America's Top Shitty Chef, you know, every bad show possible. That became top schlock TV.
You consume that content, Phil. You like to consume that content. You've admitted to your audience you enjoy these fucking like cooking shows. But you consume said content, which you're criticising right now.
Right? And so all the good shows went away to make room for schlock TV. Profits over quality, right? And then movies started doing it. Oh, wait, we've actually made a superhero movie that's good? Let's make 47 more of them, out of which only another 10 will probably be good, and the rest just follow a copy-paste formula, and they're also samey, but people get hooked into the universe, so they gotta keep watching them all and buying the merch, and then, oh wait, we'll do shows too. Let's do a whole network of shows on that shit. And so like, wait a minute, where's the creativity? Where is the fucking originality? Where's an original thought? It doesn't exist anymore because all they care about is this. And this is what happens when corporations and...
I don't know, I can't ignore that. I cannot ignore that thumbnail. The greedy fucking little Phil hands rubbing money. I can't ignore this.
Original thought doesn't exist anymore because all they care about is this.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Hold on a second. So thank you very much, by the way, to ES for a super chat, who reminds everyone that Phil watches BattleBot reruns, by the way. Yeah, meaningful content. Meaningful content. But no, by the way, I enjoy things like, so the UK version is called Robot Wars. I enjoyed watching that when I was younger. You know, Robot Wars is cool. Like, if I'm browsing TV and I see a random episode of Robot Wars on a telly, I'm probably going to fucking watch some of that fucking show. It's cool. Robot Wars is cool. You know, so there you go. That kind of shit. I mean, what person doesn't enjoy robots fucking battling for the fucking death or whatever? But yeah, but it's the kind of content Phil is fucking criticising here. You know? But he consumes the same content. What hell? Anyway, let's see if we can get a good thumbnail here for Phil demonstrating the money. Let's see. What's a good one? His fingers get all bloody annoyingly, you know what I mean? Like, I want him to hold his... Hold on. Damn. Maybe the end. that one maybe... Nah, I don't know. The annoying thing about this is his fingers get bloody when he's demonstrating money. That may be the best one. That may be the best we can get. So I'll do this one then. I'll just do this one. We have certainly got a lot of choices for thumbnails for tomorrow's bingo, I'll say that. But let me see how this looks. I completely forgot about that last one. The Super Corner Demon. There we go. That's as best as we'll get, I think. And let me throw that in the members Discord. Jesus Christ. Tacozilla. So for full disclosure, this was my thumb. This is what I created, okay? Well, I say I created. This is what Phil was. This is original. So I shared this in the members Discord. Tacozilla did this to it. We went from this to this. He gave him the Lugo style forehead. Why, Tackle? Why? Why would you do that? Why? I'm so confused. Because it's funny. Exactly. Oh god damn. Bugle 912 has also got in action. Not a bad effort, Bugle. Not a bad effort at all. Can't wish his shoes that fucking thing, I'll tell you that. That was a long fucking time ago, I'll tell you that. Little snaps neck. Turn around. Oh buddy, it's so cursed. Just because it's so off, like it's so cursed. But at the same time, it works very well. Cheers, Bugle. Anyway, let's get back to the bingo.
This is what happens when corporations and CEOs and bigwig guys get their hands and hooks into the stuff that we like. Video games were very much a nerdy subculture, a grassroots phenomenon from the 1980s all the way through the early 2010s. And then all of a sudden in the 2010s, boom, it became the biggest entertainment medium in the world. And that's when the vultures came swooping in to take control of the industry, and they did. They took it over. Instead of letting the creative people cook, they took them out of the kitchens and tossed them into the gulag and said, now just slave away shipping at these fucking boulders. BioWare. No, we don't want to make Anthem. We want to make epic RPGs. That's what we do. Fuck you. You sit there and you chip at that fucking boulder and you print money for us, bitches. And then what happened? It flops. Rocksteady with Suicide Squad. Same exact situation. Oh, we just made an epic Batman trilogy, one of the best comic book game series of all time. Oh, look, let's make a shitty fucking shooter game where you co-op online with a bunch of obnoxious assholes, right? Oh, that sounds like, oh, but it's games as a service. It'll continue on with DLC content, except it flopped. So that's what I mean. Like, this is what has happened to AAA game development. It's turned into, how do we make max profits for minimum work and keep those profits rolling? Instead of, how do we make an amazing game that's artistic and fun, everyone likes, and then the profits come because they're deserving.
Shut up, bitch!
Okay. Sorry for the long-winded answer, but I hope that you liked it, Ross Craig. Okay. What else would you guys like to talk about this morning? And this piece of skin is bothering me. I hate it when it happens.
Deal with it then.
Hi, Darkness. Please let's not get into political discourse this morning. Thank you. Andrew says, if you could give yourself selective amnesia, what games would you replay first? BioShock and Mass Effect 1. Obo X says, seems like Nintendo is the only major video game company not a lot following the trend. One of the times them doing their own thing is great. Now, here's the thing. I agree, but I also disagree. Nintendo is like the polar opposite, right? Nintendo is the company. They refuse to follow trends. They refuse to even try to compete, yet somehow they remain crazy popular and successful because of a rabid, dedicated fan base. They're the complete polar opposite of where the games industry is going, but they're lucky to have what they have because essentially they're the same as Apple. Apple hasn't done anything innovative or really that great in the last 10 to 15 years, but Apple fanboys run out and buy every new iPhone, every new iWatch, every new device so they stay profitable. They run out and buy every accessory for maximum profits for Apple for some odd reason. I don't get it, but they do, right? Nintendo fans are the same. When the Switch came out, Nintendo fans were upset. Man, this thing's kind of underpowered. It kind of sucks that you can't really play the same style of games that are on the other competition's consoles. We wish that this would have a better processor, a better GPU, more storage space, Wiimotes, or I should say Joy-Cons that don't drift. You know, we like all of these awesome features. So Nintendo said, thanks for all your feedback. We ignore it all, and we give you the Switch OLED, which literally improves absolutely nothing you asked for, but instead gives you an improved stand, slightly better speakers, and a slightly better screen. By the way, pay full price for it. And you know what the Nintendo fans said? Sure, yes, we'll do that. And they all ran out and bought it for no reason. They didn't need a second Switch. They just bought it anyway. That's what they do. They all complained about Pokemon. Oh my god, Pokemon Violet and Scarlet is the absolute worst Pokemon game ever. Can you imagine? Look how bad it runs. It's choppy as hell. The draw distance is atrocious. The animations are poor. What on earth were they thinking? You know, Pokemon Violet and Scarlet, the best-selling Pokemon game ever. So they're kind of the opposite, where they don't follow the trends. Nintendo is not necessarily looking for big, massive profits in games as a service games, but why? Because they don't have to. Because they somehow have this really installed fan base of people who buy everything anyway. It doesn't even matter the quality. They just don't care. They'll buy it anyway.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
So I guess if you don't have to worry about money, you don't really care about any of that, right? Now you might say, well, Nintendo sometimes does innovate. You're right. I will admit, some of the things that they've done have been innovative, but then you've got things like that fucking, the cardboard box game, where you have to buy a bunch of boxes and build them, and somehow that's supposed to be worth like $70, right? Or you get the fucking Wii U with its stupid gamepad with built-in screen that no one asked for and no one ever used, but it was shoved down our throats and certain first-party games had to use it, right? I mean, I can keep going on and on that even though they do some big innovative things every once in a while, These days, a lot of these innovative things fall flat on their faces and don't have much or any use.
They fucking try. Look, you never fucking know unless you fucking try. Phil Burnell's sitting here fucking bitching and moaning about people not fucking innovating anything. Then when fucking game developers and companies try and fucking innovate, Phil fucking bitches and whines and moans because, oh, it's different and no one wants this. He won't tell people what would be a great thing to fucking have, because he doesn't even know what he fucking wants. He wants something new. He wants something exciting, but he's not able to fucking tell you exactly what it is he fucking wants, because he has no fucking clue what he fucking wants.
Right? So it's really the rabid fan base they have that keeps them afloat or alive. So, you know, they're very different from Sony or Microsoft or EA or Ubisoft or Square Enix because they don't have to be like them. At the same time, maybe you should actually have a little bit of awareness of who you are and say, if only you gave a little bit more effort, if only you stopped relying on that rabid fan base of fans to just spend on it for no reason, and you improved. If you actually came up with a console that almost competed with your competitors graphics-wise, you made an amazing graphical overhaul to Zelda or Mario, how different things could be. You know, they're already the market leader. That's true, but do they end up having the most market share of games sold? Nope. What was the best-selling game of last year? Harry Potter. What was the best-selling game of like the 10 years before that?
There was no game called Harry Potter. There was a game called Hogwarts, like I say, but there was no game called Harry Potter last year.
Call of Duty. These are not first-party Nintendo titles, you see? Even though they're the best-selling console, they're not dominating the market in overall game sales because the games they make aren't appealing to the widest audience. They're only appealing to the hardcore Nintendo fan, which is fine. That's what they claim to want, and apparently it's good financially for them, so why divert? So in one case, you've got people who said, we're not going to make good games anymore, we're just going to make games that are profitable. In the other case, you've got people who says, we don't even need to necessarily go crazy making games because people just buy everything we put out anyway. On both sides, you've got people who aren't putting in maximum effort to put out the absolute best artistic product for us. So who loses here?
And look who's fucking want to talk. Mr. Minimum Effort, Maximum Expectation of fucking reward, Phil Burnell. Also, I'm definitely fucking screen fucking shot on this. It would be unforgivable if I fucking missed this as a fucking thumbnail. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. We have got so many contenders tonight for top thumbnail. But really fucking day. Jesus, man. We are so spoiled for choice. Look at this. It is perfect. Now you've thrown out the member to Scott as well. There we go. Jesus. Hold on. So D-Dog has taken some liberties here. And he took Taco's image and decided to do something else with it. Diablo EU had their own go. Jesus. Hold on 2 seconds. We've got plenty here. Hold on. I just want to get them all up here. So, there we go. So this was D-Dog taking, you know, he stole Taco's image and put in ad space here. Outrageous. This is Diablo EU. And I think this is D-Dog as well. I think this is D-Dog. Let me just confirm that. Yeah, this is also D-Dog here. This is all tar. Jesus, man. Oh, bloody hell. But there we go. Big ups to D-Dog and Diablo for the creations here. No, you know what? I'm not giving you credit for this, D-Dog. This is you fucking just added some words and said, this is mine now. You done a DSP, basically. You put in some DSP level effort here to claim this is your own. I won't let you get away with that. But the Diablo, though, this is pretty fucking good. I like that. And D-Dog, I'll give D-Dog credit for this as well, of course. There you go. Although, again, you stole Diablo's fucking image. No, I see it and you fucking pasted it in here. Sneaky bam. Oh, D-Dog's just, you know, recycling everyone's material today. just for his own nefarious purposes. Oh, good old D-Dog. Anyway, this is like the winning thumbnail for sure. Anyway, bingo. We've had barely any snorts today, at least none I've fucking heard. We are 4 burps away from a free space. I think we're going to need a free space because Phil is running out of things to talk about.
Us, the gamers. In both situations, we're the losers.
Well, Phil, I will agree with you on that thing, Phil. You are definitely a loser.
Pokemon and Zelda, though, what about them? They both perform poorly on the respective console, which is the point I'm making. Pokemon, the worst looking Pokemon in ages. Zelda actually ran very poorly on the Switch, so I don't know what you mean. No, I did not see the Like a Dragon 9 tease. I saw a little bit something about it on social media, but I didn't see it. If it's a tease, I don't really care.
This is an avid gamer, by the way, who's meant to be a huge fucking fan of that particular series. But it's just a teaser, so he doesn't care. Aye, some fucking gamer he is. Some fucking passionate fan of the series he is.
I think you've actually just proven my point. Andrew says, Mario Kart sold 62 million on Switch. Now, first of all, I don't know if I believe it sold 62 million copies. I'd love to see the data on that. But Mario Kart sold 62...
Of all people to fucking come question the fucking data, when you pull facts and figures out your fucking arse out of fucking nowhere to try and back up your bullshit fucking claims, you're fucking questioning someone else's data? Fuck off. Let's see that again.
I think you've actually just proven my point. Andrew says, Mario Kart sold 62 million on Switch. Now, first of all,
hold on. So, let's verify that ourselves, shall we? Let's very quickly verify that ourselves. Super Mario Kart. How do you find out the sales numbers? I wonder. Hold on. Sales numbers. Hold on. So, not sure how accurate this particular is like. According to Google anyway, it's sold over 183.54 million copies. As of March 2024, the Mario Kart series has sold over 183.54 million copies worldwide. That's every version of Mario Kart, I think. There have been a different bunch of Mario Karts. What Mario Kart 8? Mario Kart 8 is one of the best-selling games, over 70.43 million. Mario Kart 8 and its own sold over 70 million copies. Crazy numbers.
I don't know if I believe it sold 62 million copies. I'd love to see the data on that. But Mario Kart sold 62 million on Switch. Mario Kart 8 from the Wii U sold 62 million on Switch. Do you understand the point I'm making? It's not even a new game. It was a re-release. They re-released the game and didn't put any effort into it, and it sold 62 million. So why is Nintendo going to put effort into making better games when they can re-release their old ones and sell 62 million copies? Because the Nintendo fanboys can't help themselves.
This is the same bitch that bought the same version of the same game on two different consoles. Both deluxe editions, both $100 each.
Animal Crossing sold 45 million. That's correct. During COVID. Animal Crossing was a franchise that never broke sales numbers like that. And then COVID hit and everyone was stuck home and ran out and bought Animal Crossing because there was nothing else to do. Everyone played it for 3-4 months and then got bored and dropped it. But it sold.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Because of COVID. I played it too during COVID, you know? What? Carlos says, I have a friend, no lie, he bought 6 or 7 Switches. No wonder it's the best-selling console. 2 of them bricked. The others are just special editions he kept buying. Again, I always warn you guys. What do I say? I say you got to be careful because you have to be conscious that your actual purchasing actions as a consumer dictate where the industry is going, correct? If you spend carelessly, that will be where the industry goes. If people spend all their money on GTA Online, you will see a decade of other companies trying to copy the success of GTA Online with games as a service games that no one wants.
You can't fucking try and practice fucking responsible spending to your audience and then if in the same fucking stream, sometimes within the same fucking breath, beg them to give you $100 to wear a bison hat.
If you buy 17 Switch consoles, you will see Nintendo never try to innovate and make a better console because you bought 17 of their underpowered console. You understand? But people don't seem to want to ever take responsibility for their actions anymore. They just think that I can do whatever I want and I'm free of any kind of judgment or any kind of responsibility. It can't possibly have been me. No, it was. If you're one of the people who did these things, you're part of the problem of why we're where we are today. Why in 2024 are we saying, man, why have all the AAA games this year been very underwhelming? These are the reasons. It's your behavior. It dictated this outcome. What else would happen? Cause and effect. But, oh, no, it can't be us. There's no possible way that gamers could be responsible. Yeah, not solely, but absolutely we're part of the problem. It's our behaviors that have made these people in charge do these things, right? All right. That's true too. Citruson says people are just paying $60 on re-releases over and over. Some of the biggest games this year are re-releases. Are you kidding? Are you ready for this? Here we go. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, Nintendo World Championships, which is just basically hacked ROMs of Nintendo games. Age of Mythology remake, Dead Rising remastered, Epic Mickey re-released, Silent Hill 2 remake, Sonic X Shadow Generations, Dragon Quest 3 remake. Wow, I wasn't even expecting to find that many. I thought I was gonna find 2 or 3. I just called it like 7, didn't I? And that's just what's coming out for the rest of the year. That's not even paying attention to the ones that already came out this year or the ones that don't have solid release dates. So if we keep dropping 60 to 70 bucks for every re-release, we will have less original concept games with creativity and more re-releases of things from the past. It's exactly the same as with movies. The movies that get remade 17 times. They're talking about, who was it? There's actually a director who's talking about remaking his own movie. I was like, wait, what? I forget which one it was. I think what was the movie? I can't remember, but it's a director, I think he's from Asia, and he's talking, it's a prominent movie, like a prominent Asian culture movie. I can't remember what it is. And he literally said, I'm going to remake my own movie from 20 years ago. It's like, you're remaking your own movie? What? Why can't you make it?
There could be all sorts of fucking reasons for that. There might be some budget limitations. They might not have fucking had the actors or fucking people he wanted to star in it originally. Who fucking knows all the fucking potential things that could have caused him to want to fucking go back to this and say, I think I can do a better job with this. But if it's their movie, it is their right to do with that what they fucking want. If they want to go back to it and revisit the same fucking thing, and if they want to try and do something different or better with it, that's on them. And it's up to the people if they want to fucking watch it and support it or not, essentially. It's why you think it's a problem? Why do you think this is a problem for you, Phil? Why? It's apparently I've been told here to check the members Discord. Apparently Tacozilla has won the bingo thumbnail war today. We have Diablo EU, who has this here, the Rage. Oh.
Dist Optimist tipped £1. Sorry, that the market does not align with the desires of a 42-year-old shut-in, DSP.
Yeah, Phil thinks it fucking all revolves around him, as usual. The whole world, and the whole gaming landscape, and the whole Street Fighter thing, and everything, it all revolves around him. This is the same little fucking bitch who fucking says that all the exciting, game news stuff happens specifically on his day off. And he misses all the exciting game news shit because it all happened while he's enjoying his fucking day off. He thinks the world revolves around him and his oddly shaped fucking head. But cheers, thank you very much as Optimist for the tip there, much appreciated. So as Gifrelly, as Diablo EU made this image here, WWE Champions Master Spender. So we have that. Tacozilla. This could be the winning today. I've got to agree. It's hard to see that getting beat. This is too good. Tacozilla wins. And bless Diablo for trying. Diablo still not giving up without a fight. Diablo came back with this one. But it is very hard to look past this and not think this is a winner. Tacozilla knocking out the park with this. Bravo. Bravo, good sir. Well, let's get back to the bingo. Let's see if we can get a full house today.
Make a new one. You're just making the same movie again? What the fuck? Like, what? It's insane. No, not The Ring. Are they remaking The Ring? I didn't even know that. I had no idea they were remaking The Ring. That would be Ringu, right?
Well, they've made that different times. The original Japanese version, they fucking made it for Western audiences, whatever. That has been remade a few times already as it is, I feel.
They were remaking Ringu. The Grudge? Are they remaking Ju-On too? I don't know any of this. I don't follow Japanese cinema, so I don't know.
Oh man, there's something huge missing from my life. I need a large group of friends. All I do is sit around drinking gin all day. Ladies and gentlemen, I play mobile games. Yes, I spend money on mobile games.
No, it's none of the movies you guys are mentioning. I can't remember what it was. I don't think I've ever even seen the movie. But I saw the article. I was like, famous director says he's going to remake. He's very excited about remaking his movie that came out in like the early 2000s. I was like, what? You're just making the same movie again? Why don't you just fucking make a new movie? Like, what are you talking about? Oh, the director of Ju-On made the American version? Oh, I didn't know that.
Dumbass.
How do I feel about upcoming hyper-realistic FPS games? I don't know yet. I haven't played any of them. Maybe they're good, maybe they're not. I don't know. I don't know how many PC will...
You've seen the trailers from No Phil? I think we've all seen sort of those kind of gameplay trailers, so it's like, I think we all know, you know the fucking footage, it kind of looks like it's fucking real. It's like, it is so good. It looks so realistic, you kind of think to yourself it's just somebody wearing a GoPro. But it's like, no, it's actually genuinely like a first person, like an actual legitimate first person shooter experience. And Phil has seen the trailer for it. Yeah, I think it's called Body Cam, isn't it? Yeah, the game's called Body Cam, the trailer for it. I'm kind of curious. Let me see if I can find it quickly. 2 seconds. I want to watch a little bit of it, you know. Body Cam trailer. Fuck me, man, yeah. Yeah, this is the official like launch trailer like 3 weeks ago. Hold on, so there's, like, I found something here. Hold on. This looks like it's fucking. This does not look like it's fucking. I mean, this is insane. It's probably just because it's like it looks like such good movement. You know, like they've really nailed the realism of movement, which makes your brain think this is like a legitimate, you know, it's like legit footage, like the juttering of the fucking footsteps with every step you fucking take, whatever. It's not like Call of Duty where it's a very smooth walking experience. It's like a gliding. The camera just glides with the player fucking running all over the fucking place and all that shit. I'm not sure. I mean, not that I'm an expert on guns or anything, but shouldn't that have had more recoil? Like this gun here, if you're firing a gun like this, wouldn't it have more recoil?
Oh my dog! What's up?
I guess it kind of does have recoil in the gun, but I feel like you're holding it too steady. I don't know. To me, it feels like it wouldn't be this smooth if you're firing a gun like this. I don't know. Thank you very much to D-Dog for a super chat, who says, why spend money seeing the same movie? Now tip me on DSP throwbacks and pay me to watch games I played. It's like exactly. Phil was literally fucking creaming himself because he got paid over $50 because he was watching his old shitey gameplay. It's like, guys, please support the throwback channel by watching me watch my old shit. And I got paid for back in the fucking day for. He's a fucking hypocrite. Again, as per always. But cheers, D-Dog. So I guess it was body cam rather than like head cam. To me, it's kind of strange how, you know, if you're firing a rifle and yet you can keep it straight. I mean, I thought most rifles, if you held in the button to fire it, it wouldn't stay on. I don't know. I'm not an expert in fucking guns, but to me it feels a bit smooth, which kind of makes it feel less realistic. I don't know. It still looks fucking incredible though. And Morgana says the gun has attachments to reduce recoil and have more accuracy. He's also holding the gun properly. And Scorotic says as well, the character would have the gun braced against his shoulder. Okay, as I said, I don't know much about guns, but to me I was just kind of thinking shouldn't have more recoil. But yeah, as I said though, this looks incredible. So that was a launch trailer for it, which came like a few weeks ago or a month ago or something, so Will has seen the original trailer. Somebody sent him, I'm sure, the trailer, the older trailer for this, for his React crap. So he's fully aware of what the question's talking about. So for him to just feign ignorance is kind of strange. I'll rewind that you see. I'll rewind it.
Oh, the director of Ju-On made the American version? Oh, I didn't know that.
Not this bit, but I'll rewind it so you guys can hear him say they don't know.
How do I feel about upcoming hyper-realistic FPS games? I don't know yet. I haven't played any of them. Maybe they're good, maybe they're not. I don't know. I don't think my mini PC will run them. Have you ever seen the Cloverfield movies? I saw the both of them. The first one is an actual monster movie. The other one is a psychological thriller. Oh, that is true. Double M says, the man that directed both Silent Hill movies is in production making Silent Hill 2 again. It comes out in October. So basically what they did is they made Silent Hill the movie. And it was pretty decent. Honestly, it definitely... It's such a way, it's not a way to live. But these idiots actually do this and don't know
I think, are we okay now? Are we okay? I think we're okay now. I think we're okay. Guys, I don't know what happened there. I mean, my internet seemed fine, but just OBS. I don't know if it's like YouTube servers or something. Yeah, as soon as I seen it go red, I thought I'm just going to pause this. I don't know what's going on. I hope we're back. You know, hopefully we're back. It looks like we're back. It's all green again, the connections, whatever. So, yeah, hopefully it's all good. So you guys can see everything. I mean, I've typed in chat, people to refresh, we need to refresh, whatever. I don't know what happened there. You know, I think there's a problem on YouTube side of things. My internet never went down. My internet was fine, but my OBS just all of a sudden just had like no connection or whatever. It could be it may have been an OBS issue, or maybe a YouTube server issue or something. Who knows? But it looks like we're okay now. So let's crack on with the show. Sorry about that, guys, but I got no idea what happened. I don't think it was my fault. I don't think there was anything I could do. It was all, you know, YouTube's fault or Phil's fault.
Silent Hill. I can't remember what it was called. It was really bad. I remember seeing it in theaters. I hated it. I was like, wow, this movie was really, really not scary. I just shitted. So now they're making another Silent Hill movie that actually is supposed to be like Silent Hill 2, the game, basically. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. That's what they should have done to begin with. But I don't know. So I guess they're writing off the other movie, like it never happened or something. I don't know. It's also very odd to make another Silent Hill movie this late, but it not be a reboot. It's weird that they're saying it's gonna be a sequel, but not a reboot this long into it. Dark Souls Master, thank you for the actual first contribution of today. He just did a super chat. Says, are you ready for the Bison beatdowns today? Yeah. As much as I can be. I studied up. I got cool attire on. I think I'm ready to go. I just hope that I remember to take the breaks that I need. I'm going to need to take frequent breaks to hopefully keep climbing and ascending and doing well. I know I'm going to get heated all the time. My blood pressure is going to be way up there, but, you know, it should be a good stream, I feel. Am I going to buy the remaster of Clock Tower? I don't know anything about it. I'd have to know more about it. Is it a modern remake? Is it just a re-release of the original SNES game? Like, what exactly is it? I don't know anything about it. I've never played any of the Clock Tower games. It would be fascinating for me to maybe delve into them and see what they are. Do I know about a third Cloverfield movie on Netflix? Maybe I did at one point, but I know I never saw it.
What the hell was that face? What? I can't... Jesus. Phil, I cannot keep fucking pausing every time you have a fucking face. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, hold on. Did Phil just say, there you go? Did I miss that? Give me a second. Let me rewind.
Modern remake? Is it just a re-release of the original SNES game? Like, what exactly is it? I don't know anything about it. I've never played any of the Clock Tower games. It would be fascinating for me to maybe delve into them and see what they are.
Roach Pretty Saiyan said, there you go.
Do I know about a third Cloverfield movie on Netflix?
The face. Did anyone else hear Phil say, there you go? I don't know when he said it, but I must have missed it, whatever. I don't know. What's it? What? Hold on, what's going on with... I'm Otterhead. I've been raided because I've got no notifications. My OBS and YouTube is not telling me anything. So if somebody raided, did the stream go down again? My OBS didn't even say anything that time. People keep saying we're back and all that shit out in refresh word. I have no idea. My OBS didn't even tell me anything this time. I know people are saying they're fucking back. What the fuck's going on? I got no fucking idea. The stream shut down. It shut down. Did Phil's ugly mug break the stream? I mean, am I being attacked? I might be being attacked here by fucking, you know who, I don't know. They got the end card. That's so weird. OBS literally had nothing. Like, I'm still streaming, obviously. My stats. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 43 minutes apparently. I mean, it hasn't stopped on OBS. I've still been. I had a brief moment there, like 5 minutes ago, where I couldn't connect, but it reconnected okay, and it kept going. Fuck it. Let's just keep on going before the fucking whole thing dies. Let's just try and get to the end before it just all fucking just falls apart.
Maybe I did at one point, but I know I never saw it. I don't know. I guess I don't remember. I think I read about it at one point, but I don't think I never saw it, so I don't know. The Cloverfield paradox? Yeah, isn't it something stupid? Like, the Cloverfield monster from the first movie came from that. Like, it got teleported in from, like, a space or something stupid. Like, something really dumb. Basically, they made 3 movies that are supposed to be connected by plot, but the 3 movies are so tonally different that it's hard to even, like, believe that they're together, right? It's more like, well, we want to loosely connect 3 completely unrelated movies with a plot so that way people will watch all 3, right? Because if you only watch Cloverfield Paradox, well, now you want to know what that ties into, so you watch the other 2 movies, right? Or if you only saw the first Cloverfield movie and then years later you heard there's others, oh, I want to see what those are. But they're not even the same movies at all, right? They're completely different.
Who fucking cares?
Are there any plans for co-op streams in the future? Number 1, if you mean Street Fighter, yeah, eventually I want to do another lobby with Brian, top tier rated over on Twitch. It's on me because I've gotten caught up with other stuff going on. Like, I started playing more late night chill streams, which took away my opportunity to really have more time to do those kind of streams. In addition, I'm focusing on Bison right now, with him. So to take a stream away to do casual play with Brian kind of doesn't make sense. And now missing a stream tonight as well sets me back. So basically, it's on me. It has nothing to do with him. You know, we had talked about doing another lobby, and I told him I would, we would talk about it, and then we never really have gotten around to talking about doing it again. So nothing against him at all. It's all on me being busy with all the stuff that I'm doing right now. I feel like once I get enough gameplay into Bison and I feel, okay, this is good or whatever, then I want to take a break. That's when I would say, hey, all right, let's do a casual lobby with Brian and we'll do variety characters again. Right? But right now, I just kind of want to focus on what I'm doing with Bison. Now, if you're talking about other stuff, we had already talked about maybe when Black Ops 6 comes out and their new Warzone comes out, maybe we would team up and do like 2v2 teams of Warzone, try to learn it and stuff. Plus, I'll have a really great setup for Warzone now on PS5. I'll be able to play it at, full VRR, 60 frames and everything. Then again, it's going to be on, that's right, it's going to be on Xbox. Never mind. I'll play it on Xbox because I'll get it for free under Game Pass. And I should still be able to do the same thing. Run it 1080p, full 120 hertz VRR and everything. It'll be pretty sweet. So, Spawn Killer just did a super chat. He says, imagine if Team Bondi makes LA Noire 2. So guess what? I have a follow-up. Remember the story I did 2 days ago about Team Bondi? So there's been an update. And the update is not very good. All right? For those who are interested. So 2 days ago, there was a story that someone posted up on, Instagram? A whole song. And they were a composer, and they were like, I composed this song for a game from Team Bondi. It's not called Team Bondi. They have a new name now, but whatever the new name of the studio is. And they're like, yeah, so this is a new song for this game, but this game is set in 1940s, LA, and it's regarding the Black Dahlia murders and stuff like that. And it has to do with the house and everything. So you post all this information up, and people are like, what? There's a new game coming out? So they actual Team Bondi, and again, I forget what they're called now. They actually posted up yesterday to clarify. They said, no, this guy composed a song for us, for LA Noire, that was never used. It was a part of LA Noire that was unused content. And so we don't know why he's posting up saying this is a new game. It's not. This is from LA Noire. Obviously, we're not making LA Noire anymore. We're basically making content for Rockstar. We're a licensed studio who makes some content for Rockstar, but we're not working on another LA Noire game. The whole thing was just a fucking lie and misinformation. They don't know why the guy posted that. So.
You mean to tell me that Phil fucking reported something as news without having the full facts? It's fucking, Phil says he avoids that kind of thing, though. I thought Phil always tried to make sure he had the full facts before he fucking told his audience something so he wouldn't mislead them.
Damn, because I would have loved it. I would have loved to have another game set in that time period. Again, I'm currently releasing my remastered edition of my 2011 playthrough of LA Noire on DSP Throwback. I'm enjoying watching it every night when a new part comes out. The plot is very interesting. I'm like, damn, I wish we had more games like this. And I was actually stoked when I heard this news this week, and then come to find out it's all bullshit. Sir Lugo says, would you be interested in playing games like American Truck Simulator? I think it would work for chill night streams. There's a DLC that has Washington State as a drivable area. I don't know. Listen, I don't know anything about it. There's been other games that I don't think it would work. Like, I didn't think Flight Simulator would work. I didn't think Bassmaster would work. And then they did. In fact, they worked really well. So maybe a game like Truck Simulator would work. Maybe it wouldn't. I'd be willing to give it a shot if there was demand for it. All right? I'm not a closed-minded guy who's going to say no, 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 because it doesn't sound like it's something that I'm interested in. I'm willing to give anything a shot, as long as it doesn't cost like a bunch of money. Right?
As long as he gets a huge amount of money for it, without him investing any money whatsoever himself, he'll do it.
Jade, welcome back. He says, can we do red and blue bison today? I really liked that color of bison we did last time, so I'll probably continue with it today. I actually enjoyed that color scheme of, it was more of an orangish red and blue, and people were like, oh, it's Super Mario Bison. Like, oh, whatever you want. I actually liked it. It's basically like classic bison with like accentuations on the outfit, so I think we will use that again today. Yes, I played Pokemon Go. When it was new, I played Pokemon Go for a few months. I even did a whole video about, at one point I was in Seattle, and I tried out Pokemon Go walking around Seattle and stuff.
Now it is time.
You want to know the funny part about that is, if you look back, people watching back on the side scrollers interview, right? When Phil talks about mobile games, he brings up a thing where it's like he wouldn't use his actual fucking name, like he wouldn't use his gamer name on a mobile game. That's what he claimed to side scrollers. You know what I mean? Because all the accusations of the WWE champions and there's a user called they call me DSP. The username that Phil had for Pokemon Go was they call me DSP. And we noticed Phil's for Pokemon Go, we noticed Phil's account because it was him posting the fucking images from Pokemon Go. And we could see his username in the fucking corner from these screenshots of him playing Pokemon Go. So when Phil try to fucking claim, no, I wouldn't use my own fucking username for a mobile game, I'd have something different, you know. No, he wouldn't fucking do that. Yeah, and Ian Soda says it's it. Same thing with Hearthstone. Remember when Phil played Hearthstone all those years ago? Username for that was also They Call Me DSP.
Rush fan, yes, good afternoon. I indeed am ready for fights today. That is the intention of the stream. We'll see how it goes. Oh man.
Fuck you,
stretch. So again, guys, I see many more people have joined the show. Wow, many more people. Over 100 since the last time I checked.
Bagment time?
FYI, we're only doing one stream today. It's Street Fighter 6 and Bison, ranked gameplay, although I will warm up with a few casual matches, and then we're going to jump into the rank. I'm trying to get Bison to climb higher. He's at the highest ranking points I've ever gotten any character in Street Fighter 6, and so I'm looking to increase that today and do better. I've actually looked up some gameplay. I feel that it'll be applied well, and hopefully, you know, I'll actually do well today. We'll see. You know, and I've got some strategies I was watching online that I think I can apply to today possibly that might work pretty well. We'll find out.
You literally just made the same point twice, but said different ways. It's like his fucking brain broke and he just fucking repeated the same point. Like, I'll rewind it, but he literally said the same thing twice in a row.
You know, I'll actually do well today. We'll see. You know, and I've got some strategies I was watching online that I think I can apply to today possibly that might work pretty well. We'll find out. But it's my only stream for today. There's no night stream tonight because I have to film private Patreon React videos. So if you can support the stream today, I would really appreciate it. Right now, my concern is that I'm only doing one stream and I look to hit 50 bucks in tips per stream. We got none so far on the podcast. That makes me worry. As you know, when I play Street Fighter, it's not super interactive because I need to focus on the game a lot. I am going to try to change this and actually do interactive portions with you, take breaks, talk, hang out, rather than just be about the game. I want to make the streams better for you guys who are here. And plus, that's going to help me a lot to cool down and not get overheated and tilted and keep making mistakes, especially when things are going wrong, okay? I'll be honest, it's very tough when I'm on a losing streak. It's very tough for me to step away and take a break. I feel like I want to keep going, but that's probably the worst possible thing that I could actually do, right?
What a fucking bitch.
So, I appreciate all of you being here. If you could support the stream, that'd be great. The earlier, the better, because if the support comes in early, then I don't have it in the back of my mind all day about, oh no, it's my only stream and it's not doing well. All right, so please consider contributing to the stream today. If you like the content, I would very much appreciate that. And remember, the Bison hat is in effect today. If we happen to hit that hat goal.
Quick, Phil, grab it again and wave it in front of the camera so people know what the Bison hat is.
100 bucks in tips. The Bison hat will go on for the Bison stream, okay?
Cool. Who fucking cares?
Okay. Anything else you guys would like to talk about today? Any other topics? Anything else going on? If not, if it's cooling down, then maybe we should actually end the show and I should get set up to play. It's up to you guys. What do you think?
They're not really apologizing, right? If apologizing isn't just words, it's I will not do this thing again because I feel bad about it.
Bruh. People are very quiet.
If you keep doing this thing, it's not actually an apology.
I was my fourth. I was here. Eternal Napalm, I was here, dude. I was streaming all day. I did have delicious Bison burgers, though. And they were very tasty. After having hit Master Rank with Bison on that stream, to then eat double Bison burgers for dinner, hit the spot. Let me tell you, it was like the perfect meal for the day. Hair of the Dog is here. Thank you for a $2 super chat, Hair of the Dog.
Still no tips, so. I assume he's got a tip by now in the future. There's no way he's still on $0. There's no fucking way.
Dang, there's so many emotes now. It's crazy the amount of emotes we have.
Yeah, and what's even crazier is it's all thanks to the Argentinian Gitter-style member BAMs.
Will I do a special stream for the 100th episode of DSP versus the internet? Maybe. Let's find out. Let's see. Because it's coming up. I mean, we do one a week, and we're at 73 now coming up. So that would mean probably early next year, right? Would probably be when we hit that milestone. I'll have to see. How many emotes do I even have on the channel right now? This many?
Who fucking cares? In case people are wondering, look, just seen the future. Phil's currently sitting at $58 in tips for live DSP during his gameplay. And that includes a $50 anonymous tip. What a surprise. He's hit his daily goal. He wants a fucking glasses goal, at least minimum for the stream. Now he doesn't have to worry about the rest of the stream, guys.
That's quite a lot. Yeah, and see, we have some ones that we can swap around, which is nice. Certain ones that, if they don't apply or nothing going on with them recently, you can swap it around, yeah. Hold on. Do I want what? Oh, this is just another stock account. Let me get rid of the stock account. This person has like 20 accounts in the chat right now. Jade says, what is the story of Little Mac's background? I don't know. I'm not sure. I played Punch-Out, but back then, there was no elaborate stories to characters. No one really knew. All I knew is that he's supposed to be simulated like Rocky. Like an up-and-comer boxer. That's it. That's all I really know is like a true underdog story of a boxer or something. Sir Lugo says, do you still have lower back issues? I started working out more. I've noticed that my lower back pain decreased a lot. The only lower back issues I get is every once in a while I will get some tenseness. If I have a day where I'm on my feet all day or I have to do some kind of lifting or a lot of strenuous activity for some reason, I'll get some numbness and pain. It's not often. Every once in a while I get a bad day, I'll tweak my back like, oh, fuck, it hurts. But no, I honestly, as I'm getting older, I get more upper back issues in my neck or upper like shoulder blades area. Sometimes I tweak that and then I'll get shooting pain or numbness through my shoulders or through my neck for a while. And then it takes a while to kind of like readjust and not be in pain anymore. But I think it's just because I just don't have a great back. Like I never have. I've had issues in my 20s with my back. So it's probably going to continue, you know? Let's see here. Rare Tricks to the super chat says Bison to 1600 MR, which is what match ranking is what it stands for. It's supposed to be the points. Cool. I mean, that would be great. Hey, if I get them to that today, that would be sweet. I don't know if I will, but if I got that to that level, that would be amazing, you know? Ross Bray, thank you for 20 months as a member. Says, keep cool, Phil. Let's get on a win streak today. Sounds good. No, we didn't watch any fireworks. We weren't too interested in it, quite frankly.
Boring bastards.
Never thought of doing a special stream reacting to my history of DSP through the years, like Street Fighter matches. Well, I don't know what you mean by that.
That sounds awful. Oh, that sounds nightmare fuel. No.
Sadly, many or most of my time actually being a well-ranked player in Street Fighter was never recorded or televised. There was no streaming back then. There's a few matches online. Like, for example, there's a matches of a couple different Evos. There's the Evo where I beat Justin Wong 2006. There's footage of me beating Seth Killian. I believe that was Evo East 2007 finals. Some of my matches, but not all of them, from the Evo 2005, where I actually placed 4th place and I was the top-ranked American in Super Turbo. Some of those matches are available, but not all.
What the fuck? He actually said it. He actually said the thing. I'm going to rewind that just for the hell of it. He said the thing.
Seth Killian, I believe that was Evo East 2007 finals. Some of my matches, but not all of them, from the Evo 2005, where I actually placed 4th place and I was the top-ranked American in Super Turbo. Some of those matches are available, but not all. Like, the matches I won.
I love how Mike Watson said, like, fucking, like, over a decade ago. In fact, it was like 15 years ago or something, Mike Watson. I was like, this guy thinks he's hot shit because he fucking came forward for some Neo Geo version of Street Fighter 2. He's like, he's calling himself a #1 ranked American. Yeah, he can put that on his grave or whatever. I don't. What was it Mike Watson said? What was it exactly Mike Watson said? Actually, I'm curious. Let me find exactly. I don't want to misquote now. So let's Mike Watson DSP. What did Mike Watson say? Good old evil AJ with the fucking archives here.
John, in 2005, I think it was, the three of you were absent from ST Top 8. What happened that year? You can defer that question if you'd like.
I think it was a combination of, I think it was the first console ST that we played on for a while, and we just kind of took it lightly, thinking that it's pretty much the same as arcade. So I really didn't get that version, go out of the way to get it and practice on it. And when we actually got there, it wasn't that different, but the minor differences were enough to throw us off. And yeah, I lost really fast, and then so did everybody.
It was probably
else.
on Turbo 3 or something, you know?
So yeah, it was just a little bit different than what we're used to. So. But after that, I kind of learned my lesson to always get the version that they're going to play on, because you can't just assume that everything's going to be exactly as you remember.
Mike's in the middle of the way. Mike's in the middle here.
How about you, Mike? What happened that year for you?
Is that the year PlayStation 1 was involved? Can we be real specific, or do you not know?
There was a problem. I think it was the PlayStation version.
Because when you play Bison and you hit a Fierce Flame and it only goes like 20% of the screen, you got a problem with the game. And you got some,
that's the answer I was looking for.
You got some idiot named DSP who's a total piece of shit, by the way. I like to get that on YouTube. But this guy thought he was hot shit because he beat me and Choi in a game that was like, it's like fucking Neo Geo conversion of Street Fighter or some crap, dude. and he was so proud that he put under as a signature, he's the #1 US ranked Super Turbo player that year. But I mean, look at him now. I mean, he's just...
No, he's got 20,000 subscribers on YouTube.
20,000 idiots are subscribed to him. That's great. Congratulations. Congratulations with your YouTube channel, and hope you enjoy your life, bro. I mean, it's a great victory. PlayStation 1 Super Turbo champion. Take that to your grave, bro. Good luck.
Ooh, there we go. So there's a full quote there. Hey, I wasn't actually too far off. I wasn't actually far off. You know? But the quote, but there you go, that's a full thing, just for the full disclosure. Yeah, Mike was not holding back there, Mike Watson.
One aren't there. Seriously. Like, the matches that I beat people to get there, they're not recorded. I think the only match that's recorded is like me against Tokido when he beat me, right? So there's just not a lot of it, you know, recorded or broadcast. I mean, there was a year when literally in 2007, I went to all the qualifiers for Super Turbo in the country, and I placed out of like the 6 that I went to, or 5 I went to, I placed it all but 1. There was one that I did poorly because it was on arcade cabinet, and I was so far removed from playing on arcade controls that I actually sucked, and I failed and died a lot. Didn't do well. But everyone that was on my joystick, I did really well, and placed. So I had qualifying spots like 6 seeds at Evo because I did so well.
Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Any of those matches recorded? None. None of them. None of my actual tournament winning performances were never recorded or broadcast. It's only, you know, very few. It was like, how could I possibly go through my history as a Street Fighter player when that was before the era of Twitch? It doesn't exist. No one archived it, right?
Also, because it was you, no one cared.
Oh, wait. Jade wants to know what's the story of the Little Mac in my background. Oh, he doesn't want to know the story of Little Mac. He wants to know the story of this piece of art. This is one of the earliest pieces of art I ever bought. Back when I was just becoming a prominent YouTuber. So probably around the years of like 2011-ish when I started making money on YouTube. I started traveling and going to video game conventions, such as Too Many Games in Pennsylvania, Connecticut, obviously in Connecticut, New York Comic Con, and the like. And when I started traveling to those, they had things called artists' alleys, where people who liked video games would make artwork and merchandise that tied into it. So you would see stuff like this just sitting there, and I'm oh my god, that's amazing. I love Punch-Out. I played it as a kid. Great game. Awesome piece of art. I would love to have that in my living room. If I had it, I could have it in videos and stuff. And so you would basically ask them, you know, what are you selling it for? Make an offer. And that's where I got all these pieces of artwork that are in my background. They're all over a decade old. This one in particular, A. Dingleman, 2009. So this, I remember, this particular one is a female artist. I can't remember her name. Starts with A. Maybe it was Amy Dingleman. And it was painted in 2009. It says it right on there, 2009. This is a 15-year-old painting that for many years was just sitting in, you know, in my condo in Connecticut, hanging in the background. And now I'm able to use it on streams in the modern day. Pretty awesome, you know? Yeah, oh yeah, it's handmade. That's not a print, that's handmade, it's hand painted. Yep. All the stuff I have is hand painted. This isn't prints or anything that I bought. This is all handmade art and stuff. Oh, I hit my camera again. Yeah, I did. This is all handmade art that I bought over the years at like gaming conventions and stuff. Yeah. Pretty cool, right? Because again, this used to be in the backgrounds of my videos and stuff when I lived in Connecticut. When I moved here, I kind of like just put it in a closet. And then like in 2017, I decided I'd hang it in my hallway. And then when I started doing these more better backgrounds with this better webcam, a couple years ago, I said, man, I gotta get better backgrounds. What can I put back there? And at first it was just like the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series Xboxes. And people were like, man, that's not very good. So then, oh, wait a minute. I got all this art just sitting around for years and years. Why not use that, right? So now I alternate out. Or, you know, I got the blame it on the lag thing that I put there and stuff, right? Okie dokie. 2 months as a member says, would you like me to donate Epic Mickey and Dead Rising? That's up to you. That's totally up to you. Yeah, if you donate them, I will play them. Will I play them fully and commit to a full playthrough? If I like them. If I start playing them and I don't like them and the audience doesn't like them, then no. But if you were to donate those games, yeah, I would definitely consider doing playthroughs, and at the very least, I would try them and see how they play for, you know, experimental purposes for sure.
You would be an absolute fucking buffoon to donate Phil any fucking games when he's not willing to fucking play potentially more than like 2 streams. Like, he might only play that shit for 1 stream. If it's purely attended and purely supported financially, he's like, nah, I'm not going back to this. But you would have to be a goddamn idiot of epic proportions to gift Phil any fucking games, thinking you're going to get fucking anything back from that. The only way you're going to secure that game not being fucking immediately fucking rage quit is if you yourself not only gift him the fucking game, but you also fucking bankroll the goddamn streams. Triple digits, baby.
Yes, I've been inside the Space Needle. Twice. The first time I went inside the Space Needle was when I was scouting for homes, and I was here 10 years ago on a vacation looking at...
With Liana. Say her name. Say her fucking name.
...homes in the area, and that was pretty nice. And then the last time I went with Kat when she had moved in with me, and they were renovating the goddamn thing. They didn't say that when you bought the tickets. They're assholes. They lied, and we're like, oh yeah, it's open. Then you go in there, and half of it was closed and wooden and shit, because they didn't want to lose profit, so they basically were very underhanded about it. And
it's a shame you experienced the Space Needle the first time all by yourself. You had no idea if you to experience the joy of a Space Needle the first time when you were house hunting all by yourself, with no one else with you at the time.
It wasn't very fun because you couldn't really see all the sites you wanted to see up there because it was all closed off. So I was pretty pissed off about that. And then we haven't been back. We want to go back, but Seattle is I'm going to be honest, it's crime-riddled and it's not a good place to be. It's really bad right now. They need to fix their shit, and they're not fixing it right now. It's been bad.
There's too many Urbans. There's too many Urbans from LA. Can please save us, Donald Trump. Fuck off. Like, I've I've had, so there's a guy I work with who went to Seattle on holiday, you know what I mean, vacation, like Seattle's one of his stops. He loved it. He thought it was a great fucking experience. He went and fucking went to watch one of the fucking, I think it was what did he watch? I think he watched like some NFL when he was there as well. I can't mind. But he loved it. He thought it was a great time. Crime riddled. Everywhere's got fucking crime, Phil.
For like 4+ years, and we just have no desire to go there until they clean up their act. We're not going to go there and be hassled by criminals and shit. So we're waiting until it gets better, and then we want to go back again.
Hassled by criminals. Do we think Phil Burnell has been hassled by any criminals?
Is there a restaurant on top of the Space Needle? I think there was. I think so, yes.
Double-edged sword. We knew that the restaurant we were going to was probably going to be good. It was very high-end.
Okay. All right, guys, anything else? Now, the podcast has literally gone as long as it usually does, even though we didn't have much to talk about, which is weird, quite frankly. So I guess maybe we should end it, and let's get set up for Street Fighter, shall we? All right, so thank you, guys. For those just here for the podcast, thanks for hanging out with me. I would love if you would stick around for Street Fighter, but I know many of you probably will not, and that's okay. Tomorrow we get back into the full-time gaming with more Shadow of the Erdtree and Stardew Valley.
He has just under 500 people watching the stream right now, live. Just so 499 viewers watching Phil Burnell right now play Street Fighter.
So you can come back tomorrow for a full day of gaming. For those who like Street Fighter and want to see me climb the ranks, stick around. Hopefully I do well. We'll see what happens. You know, hope for the best. But all right, guys, thank you so much. And of course, tomorrow on the show, I'll give everyone a full update on how the Bison Madness went. Bison Madness today. Very excited for it. And I will see you all tomorrow for another episode of the Level 1 podcast. Okay, so let's get set up.
Has he ever had, like, when's the last time Phil had a $0 podcast? The podcast is usually where most of the support comes from in some streams these days. So it's very odd to get $0 from the fucking podcast.
And I need to take a brief break to use the restroom. It won't be a super long break, okay? But it'll be a short break to use the restroom. And finally get rid of this hanging piece of skin that's bothering me. I'll get an actual fingernail cutter and get rid of this. It's bothering me so much. And then I'll be back. And like I said, we'll start with a few casual matches to get warmed up. It won't be a ton, probably 3 or 4 casual matches. And then we will jump into ranked play, okay? See how
you are kidding me. Apparently Phil is currently blaming Jasper on losing at Street Fighter. No way. No way.
It goes today. So let's see. Whoa. Wow. My mouse wheel not want to work at all today. Great. Let's get the camera the right size here. Okay. Cool. That centered? Looks pretty centered. All right. All righty then. All right, guys. So I'm going to go on a brief break to go use the restroom. When I come back, it is Street Fighter 6 time with Bison, okay? Now, obviously, during this brief break, if you got...
Are we going to give another begment right before? I guarantee you he's going to have a begment right now. And when he comes back from break, he's like, guys, remember again, money, yeah.
Guys could shower me in adulation and support. It'd be amazing. If I come back to several $1,000s of contributions, that would really make my day.
Holy fuck. Sweet Jesus, man. Just fully mask off. Guys, I want thousands of your fucking dollars for doing absolutely nothing apart from going to the fucking bathroom.
So obviously, that's definitely going to happen, right? Of course it is. Thank you so very much. I'm just being facetious, but please support the stream today, guys, if you can. All right, it's my only stream of the day. Starting off with nothing. It does make me nervous, but I'm going to try to focus on the game.
You start off with nothing. You've had super chats and fucking renewed memberships. That is not nothing. That is people giving you their fucking money of their own volition to fucking support you. But because you fucking want immediate instant gratification PayPal tip money, you don't fucking see membership money and super chat money as real fucking money because you don't get paid that money right fucking now. No, you got to fucking wait until the next month. You get that money in August and you're not fucking happy about that.
And I'll be back in a few with Vice. Be right back.
This fucking dick. It's not very long away in the break, so he comes back here. Here we go.
Alrighty, everybody. I'm back. to get started, to get warmed up. We'll do some casual matches to warm up and then get into the swing of things. Again, please remind me every few matches, maybe every 3 to 4, not matches, but sets, you know, playing different people, every maybe 3 to 4 people, that we must take breaks. I must take at least a 5-minute break between these because I need to maintain my cool. If I go do too many in a row and I get worked up, that's when I start playing poorly. And obviously the goal is to climb, not to go backwards. So, you know. All right, let's get some casual matches in first to warm up. Likely I'm going to be rusty again. I'm playing 3 days. So watch me completely drop all my combos and everything to start, right? I almost guarantee it. I almost guarantee it. But then I'll get angry at first, but then I'll get warmed up. I'll play a little better, and then we'll go into ranked. Oh, make sure the volume's correct. I think the volume is right. You guys tell me if the volume level's good. Okay, I think it is. I think I adjusted it properly, but I'm not 100% sure, so please let me know if it sounds good. Okay. All right. You guys all jest. Everyone's afraid. They're like, oh, we're afraid Phil's going to get heated and he's going to, like, ban us if we tell him to take a break. I will not. But at the same time, I am going to be heated. You know I am. You know I get heated playing this, so. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Street Fighter 6.
He is now recording for his fucking YouTube. Sadly, we couldn't get a full house. We had 2 free spaces with the bosses and you guys liking the stream. So we were...
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
We were 3 away from our full house. Let's go to live DSP and see how he's doing.
Oh, driving rush again. What's going on? This sucks. My drive rush isn't coming out, and I have this guy beat twice, and it didn't drive rush.
Oh, Phil lost that round. I just seen his points. 1541 MR. He's down. Oh, he's losing bad today.
Oh, neutral jump.
He is losing bad today. Oh, it's a bad day to be a deadhead. Oh. Come on, Ken.
I didn't do cycle crusher.
Okay,
Wow.
Come on, Ryu.
Can't break.
Oh, come on. You've almost got this.
You're kidding. What happened? Come on. I should have been able to block that. I have no fucking clue.
We've got to appreciate that nut punch one more time, guys. Let's just rewind that and then appreciate and respect that massive fucking punch to the balls to win that last round.
Come on. I should have been able to block that. I have no fucking clue. I didn't do the cycle crusher in the corner. That.
So Phil lost some more MR. He is down to 1536. I believe he started quite high. Like if I actually rewind the stream to him playing in ranked, which is what? Round about. So he started off at 1564 MR, I think. I think that's actually what he started at. He was at 1564 MR. And now he's at 1536. Oh, did he rematch the guy? He's actually rematching people that beat his arse. Uh-oh, Ryu's in trouble. Come on, Ryu.
Of course.
Brilliant.
Of course.
Come on. He's heated. He's
Couldn't
heated.
move. I tried. Come on, this fucking shitty game, dude.
End him. End him.
Can't do anything. No drive rush.
Oh, don't screw us up now.
Unbelievable. I almost lost the round because it didn't fucking drive rush.
You stupid bastard. You fucking had that. And you screwed up.
Nah.
I've got a bad feeling about this one. Good block.
A block.
Nice throw escape. Come on, you can't be too fucking... You've got to fucking be up in Phil's face. Phil does not like it when you rush down him.
Jesus.
Nah, it's over, it's over.
See, when my moves come out, I win. I need my fucking moves to come out, man. It's very frustrating.
When my moves come out, I win. Fuck the fuck off. I think that's one each.
The last match fucking won too. I did.
You gonna
Fucking
run away,
bullshit
Phil?
that I lost.
You gonna run away? I'd like to point something out. So Phil lost the last time to this guy. He lost 5 MR points. He beats him and gains 11 MR points. You get rewarded more than you get punished at this fucking game. This game does not reward skill and ability, it rewards attrition. Basically, 1 win is worth 2 defeats. So Phil is barely above average with his fucking win-loss ratio. But that's what I'm saying though, like, if 1 win is worth more than 2 defeats. Going by these metrics anyway, looking at that shit there on the screen. Because Phil lost 5 MR for losing, but gains 11 for winning. That makes sense.
I did. Fucking bullshit that I lost.
Oh, is that just because in this case Ryu has more points than him? What, does he? Let's see. Oh yeah, this Ryu actually has way more points, like 100 more points. This Ryu better fucking win. I'll be pissed off if he doesn't he? Let's go 1.25. Come on Ryu, don't be a prick. Ryu better win.
Block.
Damn, Phil got it. Phil got it. This first round is Phil's.
Yes.
Round 2. Fight.
Come on, Ryu, you prick.
Of course, from that distance, right. Of course, can't do anything. Of course! That's 3 times in a row I have no opportunities to do anything. 4 times in a row.
Why didn't you just fucking stop?
5 times in a row, it's just 50-50 guess bullshit from this scrub. 5 times in a row.
Phil, you guessed wrong 5 times in a fucking row. You can block those, you can escape those. You fucking didn't get it right. You screwed up because you got it wrong.
That's mine!
Nice.
I did mine. 100%.
Uh-oh. Big damage. Big damage. Come back towards level 3 though. If we time this right, get a good bit of damage done and times it right, so this could be good. Here we go.
Can't do anything. I have no escape. He's gonna kill me now. He's gonna kill me based on one cheat, scrub corner combo that I can't escape because I have no tools to get out.
It's over. It's not over. Balls.
No drive rush. I lost because of no drive rush. I had the fucking game won again. And it drops my fucking drive cancel and I lose again. I did low, medium, drive rush, staple combo. The game was won. It fucking dropped my input again. Fuck this shit. Why does it keep dropping my inputs?
Because you absolutely
over
suck.
and over and over.
Jesus, man. Try harder, little piggy.
Fuck. I have these matches won. I have every single one of these matches won. And the moves drop. Have the opportunity. He's open. Here it comes. Here comes the punish. I don't know what else to say. I'm definitely doing the fucking inputs. I'm just... It makes me want to smash this fucking joystick. I didn't misplay it. I did not misplay it. I'm fucking ready. When I did drive rush, back roundhouse, I'm baiting drive impact. So if they do their drive impact, I cancel my back roundhouse into my own drive impact. I did it and the game gave me nothing. It dropped the input. So I can't get the punish and he gets a free fucking scrub combo.
Try more.
This is pissing me off because I'm not being outplayed. Outplay me, don't do a guessing game 50-50. The round he dominated was literally guessing game 50-50 throw. No skill to that, it's gambling. It's just rolling dice, rolling dice, rolling dice, rolling dice. That's all there is to it. There's nothing to that at all. So he got a lucky round off by rolling dice 4 times in a row and getting 5 throws. Good for you. But then actually earn your hits. He didn't earn shit. Counter drive impact doesn't come out. Can't capitalize because fucking drive cancel won't come out. So I'll never win. Why does the game drop my shit constantly? I want answers. Why the fuck does it drop my fucking inputs? I will literally never get better if the game doesn't work. I won't. So now, fuck this. We are taking a break, but I'm going into fucking training mode right fucking now.
Okay, I'm bailing from him. Fuck it, guys. That was fucking delightful. I'm so glad I went and checked that out. That fucking petulant fucking child demanding the game fucking work better for him. It's so fucking good, guys. Thank you very much for joining me with some bingo antics. Sadly, we couldn't get a full house in the bingo, but we'll try again tomorrow. We've got some lovely authors on the screen to help us detox from Phil and his bullshit toxic ways. I'll return tomorrow for some more bingo antics, and yeah, a big important bingo, because it's Phil's final stream before his precious day off, because remember, Phil's day off is on Wednesday again this week. So there we go. But guys, I'm going to end how I always end by putting notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pigs Animations. But yeah, thank you very much, as I said, for joining me. People want live redirected to Raw Phil, Morgana says, do that? Yeah, sure, no worries. The stream will live redirect to Raw Phil's channel, so you guys can enjoy Phil being a salty, whiny bitch in Street Fighter some more. But I'm going to end how I always end, as I said, by putting notorious PIG contributions made by Pigs Animations. So I'll return tomorrow for some more bingo, but until then, enjoy the rest of your Monday, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden greenbacks start falling from the sky and you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Free. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.